What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets here with my boy JohnnyKpicks. What's up, Johnny? How you doing today, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. I want these fights to happen. I like them. It looks like a pretty solid card again. So like they're giving us treats these last 2 weeks. So I'm excited. There's a lot of bets that I like. I'm gonna try to tone it down, not more than 7. I got 5 already, so
I
looking
want
forward to
7.
it.
Yeah, dude. This is a really good betting card. Like, there's some really good spots on here. It finally got some line to close fights. You know what I mean? We don't now.
Mm-hmm.
There's some getting to that minus 400. But to start this thing, man, a lot of them were under, minus 150. There's a ton of
Yeah,
dogs, dude, that are like they should
yeah.
not be near the price they're at this point.
This card is gonna make a lot of people look foolish or like geniuses because
Right.
one person can go 12-2 and the other one can go 2-12 because that's how close these fights are.
Mm-hmm. I just love it. These are my kind of fights, dude. These are my kind of cards. I don't, you know me, I don't like to parlay and do all that stuff. So, like,
Yeah.
when you give me a UFC 285 where there's 14 fights and 11 of them are minus 500 or more, like, what the hell can I do with that, And of
Exactly.
course, like, I end my 2-week winning streak with Shevchenko losing. Terrible, dude. I cannot believe that.
Yeah, that was I was shocked. And then the main event, shocked again how quick
Yes,
it was. Not that John Jones won. I'm not shocked at that.
just how it
Just how
happened.
bad he looked and how it happened. I'm just like, bro,
Like
that's
that was
just
a
crazy.
crazy like 2 minutes and 7 seconds of MMA from the Shevchenko tap out to the 2 minutes and
Yeah.
6 seconds of the John Jones fight. I was like, I couldn't believe it because I'm like, man, he doesn't look in a good position, but and then he just tapped out. I was like, what the fuck?
I know. I thought he was gonna be able to get out of it, but no bueno. Looks like Gon is not good grappler.
Or Jones is just like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what.
Or
happened
Jones
there.
is just like, he's amazing.
Yeah,
He's
think
amazing.
it's
I'm not, he's not, but
right. Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. Daz Files, what is up, bro? He said good card. Let's go for sure. Everybody go follow Daz on Instagram and Twitter. He's got great account, puts up great bets every single week. Euphoria in the house said, yo, let's have another winning night. Definitely. He said, I keep telling y'all pay-per-views are for the faves, fight night or for the dogs. This is this card. There's like some of these lines are getting outrageous, man.
There's like 6 fights that I'm dicey on. Like I just don't know who's gonna like any of these 6 fighter or 12 fighters could win in those 6 fights.
Yeah, and then some of them are like plus 200, and they can easily win. So, Papa Chuck, what's up? We got Fig. I always get this name wrong.
Figgy
T. What is up? He said, let's go, boys. Figgy T, what is up? Papa Chuck, hell yeah. What is up, Papa Chuck? Appreciate you coming out tonight, too, man. Ryan, check Papa Chuck out on Twitter, too. Excuse me. Ryan Jordan, yo, great card. The dogs could definitely be barking this weekend. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
There's got to be at least 4 or 5 that's going to win, probably.
Yeah. Reese Campbell, morning, everyone. Looking forward to the best fight night card in ages. It's like they used
it's a really good fight night card.
Yeah, they gave us 2 months. They gave us January and February of turd cards due to stack up March, man. But I'll take it.
Exactly.
Any action, Effie? What is up? You said Piotr homeless this week. I feel you on that one. I got Jan at minus 165.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But everybody check out Any Action Effie, Any Action MMA, dude. Great channels, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Check out all of his stuff. Puts out excellent bets, excellent shows. I got to go check out your show tonight. Right after I'm gonna get done with this, I'll check that out, Effie. Euphoria, yo, UFC 288 coming to my hometown. You know damn well I'll be there. Newark, New Jersey. Nice. All right. Who's all on
jealous?
That card?
I really Oliveira and Dariush and Cejudo and. I'm jealous. I wish they were close to Chicago because I would have won.
Yeah, that's a really good card. Odd Smoker MMA. Everybody go check out Odd Smoker MMA on Instagram, Twitter. And Odd Smoker Steve too has great. They have great accounts, man. Good positive stuff. What's up, everybody? Going to be some great ones this weekend. Yep, for sure, man. This card, and then you get added with Krylov and all that on this card. Makes it nice. Saba, bonjour, everyone. His second language is French, he said. It's me,
Might be his
Mr.
first.
Mr. Tapology, and I'm happy to see y'all back. How we doing? Yep,
Oh boy, here we
Saba won.
go.
You'd never know. You'd never know that Saba won that,
Mm-mm.
you know? It's like you
Nope.
feel like you would know, but then you're just like, I don't even know. Because he didn't. I think he sent me 12 to 15 messages just rubbing it in. But he killed it, dude. Good job, Saba. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate you coming out. But Saba knows his stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, what is up, my guy? He said, sup, guys. Just saying hello and good luck to everyone. Too much work. I'll watch the replay later. Thank you for coming out,
Right on.
Thomas. Dude, he picks one good fight every single card and then bets like his bankroll on it. And he's won, I think, 16 in a row. He had Shavkat this week, so I know, or last week. So I know he was,
Easy
sweating
peasy.
that one out a little bit. But Jeff Neal's tough, dude. I would like to see Jeff Neal and Gilbert Burns fight because I think Jeff Neal's takedown defense is phenomenal. And like I don't think that was
I didn't
awesome.
think it was gonna be that good, but maybe the extra weight helped him a little bit. But
even when he was hurt and tired, Shavkat grabbed him in body locks, tried to trip him, and he was staying because I'm like, all right, now he's getting him down because Jeff Neal is tough and explosive, dude. But man, that showed how much of a beast Shavkat is because he's got that dog in him. He can take a punch, like everything. And not only that, but that even if he can't wrestle or get the guy down, dude, he can outstrike him. So he's a problem, man. He's a problem. Saba. I just did a last parlay, Silva Aldridge. Fight starts round 2 at -160 or something around it. That's not bad. Yeah, I like that.
Easy.
I would be shocked if if either one of them didn't start round 2.
Yeah, me too.
Who said Bones would win? Bones. I said Alexa Grasso. I did not, but Bones. I don't even
know. I did not.
Pink Floyd. Fine line between confidence and hubris. I was counting my winnings in round 3 of Val versus Grasso. Yeah, man. That spinning kick, bro.
It was disgusting.
I was literally in shock. So that happened. I won my first 2 bets and was up 500. I hit the Gary over 1.5 and the Manny Martinez over 2.5. I'm up 500. I'm like, it's going good. And then Julian Marquez comes out, looks like a savage in the first round, dude. Beats the shit out of and then literally was dead in the second. Couldn't even throw a punch. Like I've never really seen him gas out that bad. I've seen Rodriguez.
I've seen him tired, but not like that.
Bro, he just I'm like, holy, like he looked the best I ever seen him look in that first round. And he came out in the second round and literally went up against the fence and just let him beat him up. That was weird. And then I'm like, oh, that sucked. And then if Shevchenko was the last leg of the 4-fight parlay I had that. And if she won, I would have been up no matter what. I would have won at least 150, even if that Jones fight went under. But no, Alexa Grasso, tough, dude. Super tough.
Yep.
Yeah. Nibs, what is up, Nibs? See you Saturday. Yep, I'll be over, bro. It's my boy from back home. He's been betting a bunch of my plays and stuff, making some money. So I'm gonna go back there and hang out on Saturday. 23 MMA, Ventures MMA. Sup, guys? What's up, bro? Man. Appreciate you coming out, man. MPTV. Nice work, Saba. Hi, fellas. What's up? Appreciate you coming out as always, hanging out.
Don't give him too much of a big head. Don't give him too much of a big head.
He does not need it.
He doesn't need the congratulations at all.
Ice Viking. What's up? Hats off to Grasso on a great win. Apparently, Effie literally threw his hat and yep. Yeah, man.
I'm sure he did. I mean, I was just like, it's gonna be one of those nights where I was looking so awesome, and then
right. The last time I felt like that was when I was sat there and watched Kamaru Usman get knocked out like that. And I had a bet on it and I still won money, but I was just sat there for like 5 minutes after that. Like, holy shit, dude. Like I couldn't even believe that happened.
Yep.
And then after that Jones tap out, I did the same thing. I was shocked for like 2 days. I was pissed. MMA Fight Club. He said Saba with the win last week in Tapology Group. Congratulations. Yep. Appreciate you coming out too, Manny. Everybody go check out Manny's stuff on MMA Fight Club, dude. Excellent shows. Sucks he does them live like late at night. I'm always sleeping for work, but I got to go check out the one from this Sunday. But everybody go check out MMA Fight Club because he puts out great interviews, great breakdowns, just a ton of excellent stuff. And he's got a ton of stuff that you can use to watch fights and all different kinds of stuff. So go check out all his stuff. I promise. It's worth
Oh,
it.
great. All free too. It's crazy.
Yep. Twitter, Instagram, and on YouTube. Carlos, what's up? CJP UFC
Carlos.
Bets. What up, guys? How y'all doing this fine evening? Good card coming upon us. Let's make some money. This is the best money-making card I've seen in a long time. What you guys thought on Vettori versus Delitze? I already made a bet on Delitze because I was shocked at the line.
Yeah,
man.
I like that line for Delitze.
I'm gonna be honest. Here's a little early take. I've done some tape breakdown and I went into it going, I'm picking Delitze, dude. No way this dude's plus 235, but I actually think that Vittori's gonna win. Just because Delitze, dude, was getting fucking pieced up by Jack Hermanson. And for some reason, Hermanson took him down. But like he's not going to be able to take down Vettori, and Vittori's going to be able to outstrike him. Like he was getting a little tired. I don't want to do a whole breakdown, but trust me, I want to bet him too. I'm like, I can't believe the line's that. But it's like if he can't get this fight to the ground and Vettori don't take it down, he's not gonna, he can't outstrike. His striking is so slow. But dude, it seems weird. It's like it shouldn't be that, but I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I wanted to bet him though. If you're gonna,
325 is pretty juicy.
It's wild, but it's like they're like, here, bet. They're like, this shouldn't be that. Here, bet him. It's like the same thing with Jonathan Martinez today. It's like, dude, that should not be there. But it's like, what's up? What happened with this? Like somebody knows something that went so high up, like within.
I know days. Something. We'll get to it. I know something.
Oh, here we go. Okay, all right. Well, let's get into him. King Kong.
It's not going to be a hot take.
Oh, jeez. King Kong begins. Anton versus Petrino. Give me a perfect reply. You guys favor wrestler over striker or striker over wrestler? Guys, no diplomatic answer. It's always going to be 90% of the time wrestler over striker.
I will tell you this. I like the striker over wrestler, but I've been picking the wrestler over the striker, and it's been working out a little bit more so. So yeah. I'm just going to throw that out there right now.
Especially if you get a wrestler that can strike, and then it's kind of even on the feet, but then that wrestler is going to be able to. But yeah, man. Yeah. Saba just coming
him.
Here. Yeah, he's just coming here getting his flowers, ain't he? Johnny K said he said send me location. Okay.
Chicago.
Yotis. It's South Side Chicago. give him one of them addresses.
Southeast side.
Yeah, I'll give him. We're down. We're Shameless. We're Shameless is being filmed. Send him down there. Saba, go with Vettori, please, so then I can win the. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't want to. I like the line, but it's like, man, I was wondering if Delitze would be a popular dog pick. I'm tempted, but Marvin is, and it's just don't. Like Delitze's got the best jiu-jitsu I've seen in a long time at that weight, but like I don't think he couldn't get, dude, Jack Hermanson for some reason was picking him apart, had both of his calves beat up and then shot in, dude, and actually took him down in the second.
Vittori's not Jack Hermanson though, striking. Like Vittori's just a boxer, like, and he has pillow hands and he gets hit a lot, and I mean he's tough as hell though. You're not gonna knock him out on the feet.
And his cardio.
I don't know. I think it's closer than it. I think it's closer than the line is for sure.
Yeah, Miguel. Before we get into this, boys, Miguel said, "Hey, what's up, guys? I just heard about your Patreon signing up tonight. Johnny, you coming out with one? There you go, Miguel.
Yeah,
what's up?
I might come out with one later on. We'll see what happens. It's not going to be anything super amazing, but I have some little nuggets in there and all that. I'm still working on some stuff, so
got to start
maybe later in the year."
Add to it little by little. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I just appreciate everybody freaking even just supporting the channel, dude. I get different stuff. Like I bought some stuff for my wall with some of the Patreon money, just a little bit like the things for the Echo and all that, dude. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of stuff. That's what I got it for. It's just basically supporting the channel. But you should, Johnny, you put in a ton of work. That blood money, yeah. Boston Nick MMA, what is up? Appreciate you been coming out all the time too. Everybody check him out too. Yeah, man, we got to get it this weekend, especially after they took that Shevchenko money back. Euphoria, don't get favorite. Happy that small cage does wonders. Yep. Monique, Sarah, what is up? Said, hey guys, appreciate you coming out, hanging out. Seen you comment on Twitter earlier. That we appreciate you, man, hanging out. That is awesome. Especially we just usually have a bunch of dudes in here. So It's nice to get other point of views, you know,
Yeah,
especially Saba.
exactly.
He's a brute. Saba's a brute. He speaks like 5 languages. Unfortunately, I need to go again. Have a great breakdown. Thanks,
Oh, you
Saba.
just
And
want to come and say, "Hey, I won, guys. I'm out."
right, he did. He got all the compliment stuff rolled out. But no, we
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you, Saba, as always. Boston Nick, Blood Money MMA Bets. Hey, brother, how are you? Good. I'm actually doing great now. About to go back home, visit my friends, win a bunch of money this weekend. We're gonna be on Saturday. We'll be on Brady's show, DFS by the numbers. Doing
Hour
our best
before.
bets. Yep, hour before the show. So everybody check us out on that. But man, appreciate you coming out, man. Can't wait to we got to start doing more shows and getting some more people on. We haven't been able to do no real pre-shows. It seems like too much
Yeah.
lately. Doing
All
it's
right.
been
We'll get some
paper.
more people in.
Yep. Well, appreciate you coming out, man, showing support every week. Saba Johnny K got the only hands, but the business is a bit off the radar. Yeah, low key.
Yeah. Yep.
Jay, what's up? Maybe take the over 1.5 in
Like that.
Vittori fight. Yeah, 2 blockheads, the 2 tough dudes, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and not to say Delete couldn't catch him, dude. I mean, he hasn't been knocked out, but Delete hits hard. But um, SK Vittori getting exposed by Whitaker. Geez, even Izzy didn't do that to. Yeah, yep. Let's see. Blood Money MMA Bets. Do you play in pub sports UFC contest every week? $100 first place cash prize. No, but I need to. I've seen Clint, I believe, talk about that, but I need to. I watch some pub sports stuff too. I'll definitely be in it. $100 too. I need that. But
Sir.
everybody too, check out Boston Nick, check out Pub Sports because that's they do a ton of shows on there too. So everybody check that out for sure. Let's see. Monica says, I'm always down to be a guest. I have a show on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Monica, everybody go check her stuff out then. Right here.
Yeah.
If you click on that, I mean, go to her YouTube page. I'm sure she has content on there. And then definitely check her out on Twitter too. If you go to my Twitter, she commented on there. But yeah, check her out. Definitely. Especially coming out supporting everybody, support everybody that's in here for sure, man.
Yep.
All right, Saba. All right, let's get into these fights. Yeah, let's get into these fights. First fight that I have wrote down, because this was a later fight put in. SD Dumas versus Josh Fremd. Who do you got in this fight?
Yeah, I love Dumas here. I think he's just super explosive. He's got good striking. He's got good grappling, good submissions. Josh Fremd, we kind of know what he is. I mean, he's kind of, I don't want to say a kill or be killed fighter, but he kind of is a little bit. But he's pretty good too. He's got good grappling himself. He's got good power in his hands on the feet, but he just gets hit a little bit too much. He leaves his neck out a little bit too much. Getting submitted by Trishan Gore is not a good look at all. So to me, I just think Dumas is the more explosive guy. I think he's going to get him out of there early in the first round. I have the under 2.5. I have him in a money line parlay as well. I'm really looking at that under 1.5 because I do think this fight's not going to round 2. I don't think. And if it does, I'd be shocked if it's anything more than a half a round after that. So give me Dumas, I say by submission, kind of maybe like a club and sub, or maybe if he wants to go for the takedown and maybe he gets some kind of weird guillotine or rear naked choke or something like that because he has really good grappling. But he's very explosive on the feet, though. Very explosive and has power too.
Yeah, man. He has good long kickboxing. Like I wouldn't say it's like the craziest technical kickboxing, but it's good. I've seen him kick one dude's head off, drop him like he was knocked out, still standing, basically. Then the win on the Contender Series looked good. I think that dude's actually pretty good that he beat. Sunk in that guillotine real quick. He could do something like that here for sure. I'm gonna pick him by guillotine because actually he's hit two or three guillotines just like Trishan Gore hit on Fremd. But it's kind of worrisome, man. Even with the under, because like Fremd survived 3 hard rounds, right, with Fluffy Hernandez on short notice. Even though he gassed, he toughed it out. And Fluffy Hernandez is a beast. You seen what he did, like Mark Antonio Barriot and a lot of people. And then with Trishan Gore, like he was starting to take over and beat up Gore, and then he pulled a Jack Hermanson and he shot in on Gore and got choked out. But Gore was starting to gas, and he was actually beating him up, standing up, and then he just shot in that weak takedown. So like I don't think Fremd's like that bad. I stayed away from this fight. I'm gonna take Dumas, but like I just don't think the Frem's that bad. And I'm not gonna be totally shocked, you know what I mean, if this is a super good fight, because Dumas has fought all low level guys. Like his wins, besides on the contender series, are all over low level guys. And not that Josh Frem's beat killers, but he's been in there with high level guys to where at least I know, you know, what I'm getting. But I expect Dumas to come out here and just, you know, do what he does. Either you hit him with some big shot, like you said, in club and sub, or hit him with some sub, because his wrestling looks good. He comes out and picks dudes up and slams them. So we'll see, man. But we also got to see what his gas tank looks like, you know,
True.
in the second or third. But I'll take
kind of why I do like the under, because I mean, after the first round, we don't know what his gas tank's going to look like you said. So maybe Frem does get the finish in the second, or maybe early third if it goes that far.
Yep. Let's see. SK Dumas by finish, probably KO. Okay. Right here. Yeah, Manny said, please post a link to your YouTube page. Yep. See, man, come out here, hang out, talk, everybody communicate and stuff, and everybody can start get new supporters everywhere on here, because everybody's always cool in the chat. Appreciate that, Manny, too, helping out. Figgy T, Dumas got more street fight tape than MMA tape. This is true. Didn't he fight like Church's chicken or something like that, parking lot all the time or some shit? Seriously. But can this Dumas outsmoke O'Malley? Ain't no way. Like O'Malley, he'll hit his stuff and then spin kick his dummy thing out back. Low blow, Bo Nickel. Lou Betcha in the house, dude. Lou Betcha, my boy, is our boy, dude. Everybody go check out Lou Betcha on Twitter. Dude is hilarious, man. Check him out on the MMA Engine, which that channel is just phenomenal with him and Monk and DFS by the numbers and Wheezy, everybody, dude. That's a great thing. And Lou's hilarious anyways. I chat with Lou in DMs all the time. But dude, and he knows his stuff, dude.
Soon.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, and he's killing that contest with Brady and them too. I think he's up like 10 units because he's the prop king, dude. Lou's the prop king for real.
It's gonna be tough to take over that.
Yep. Yeah, 10 units. I think he was up 8 after the one card, dude. Yeah, but that's good. Yeah, Bo cheated. Hilarious. He did, dude. He kneed him right in the balls and then took him down and choked him out. And like the ref had to see it and he just let it go. I mean,
was it Herb? Was that Herb? Wouldn't shock me if it was.
You know, I can't remember.
Or was it Mark Smith? Either one wouldn't shock me one bit.
Yeah, ice Viking, old nutshot nickel. Jesus, man. Big Lou. Yep. Big Lou in the building. And Boston Nick, man, we got the big boys in the house tonight. Manny, MMA Fight Club, Lou Betcha, Boston Nick. Lou and say, yo, what's up, Nick? Fight Club. Manny's done a couple interviews, talked to Dumas a couple times. He said, Dumas, so much potential. He just needs to keep the demons locked away. Like Blood said, he has multiple standing guillotine chokes, and it makes sense with his long ass arms. Yeah, he's built to fight, man. He's tough. Boston, yeah, but yeah, Manny's talked to him a couple times. Yam bag specialist, yep, the old yam bag. Patrick called the yam bag shot on the last one. Who was that? What fight was that? Yep. That little dude loses a point every single fight, man.
Second fight in a row.
Yeah, I needed that over too. I mean, he dropped Mana one time, but other than that, that was nice. They said, "Don't do it, Johnny. You must gonna make it look easier than what Jones did against God." Eesh.
Possible.
That's tough to do because he made that. That was light work. Nice to see so many people on Cedric Dumas. Yep. Dumas is my favorite from last season of the Dana White Contender Series. I hit him at plus 140. Yeah, man, he was small underdog in that. Like I said, that dude that he beat on there is probably going to end up being better than Josh Frem. So, yeah. Bo round one sub causing. And dude, like, I'm so mad because I had that, and I had it makes me mad because I had that, and I had Cody Garbrandt by decision wrote down as that, and I didn't bet either one of them, but I put it in like for the Discord and my Patreon for the top 10 bets. So sorry. Bo round one, yeah.
It's tough doing the decision props because more times than not they just never work out. I don't know why. For me, anyways.
Lou said was the maxiest max bet I've ever maxed. And that Boston Dick said,
I told you it was the right bet, Lou. I know it was a square bet, but it was the right bet.
it's only good bet. All right, next fight. Men's bantamweight, Rafael Sunsao versus Davy Grant. And this is going to be a really good fight. Lined really close. Should be lined really close for a reason. I know Davy Grant throws hammers, throws excellent kicks. He throws with both sides of his body everywhere, kicks, punches, good combinations, throws with power. Got Louis Smoke out of there. Had a really great fight with Yanez, another great fight with Vera. And he's fighting a Sunsao, which is Sunsao's got that crazy counter striking style where he makes anybody that's super high output low output, because all he does is wait to counter you. He waits for you to throw the right hand so he can counter you with his, and it makes people go low output. You seen what he did against Victor Henry last fight. He can mix in the wrestling. He's got really good jiu-jitsu. So I don't know, man. I just think that I'm actually going to take a Sunsao in this fight. I think that Davy Grant is going to be coming forward and doing just like Victor Henry, doing exactly what a Sunsao says or wants him to do. And a Sunsao is just going to be countering and hitting him with bigger shots. And the thing that really makes me want to pick him, I'm not betting him, is the fact that I think he can mix in some grappling too. He landed 2 takedowns on Victor Henry, mixed that in. He cracked Victor Henry. He had Victor Henry like wobbled a little bit a couple times. And Victor Henry's as tough as they come. He's never been finished. But I like Davy Grant too. In the Louis Smoka fight, he kind of slowed down in the second round after beating up Smoka pretty good in the first round. Then Smoka was getting him in the second round. He came back, knocked him out in the third. But I'm taking a Sunsao. I'm not betting it, but I just think that this is like Davy Grant's a lower level guy. Sunsao's been fighting the top of the heap for a long time. And I just think that Davy Grant has a perfect style for a Sunsao, because Sunsao's counter punching and Davy Grant don't stop punching. So it's a close fight. I'm going to stay away. Probably like the over too, but what do you like?
Yeah. This was a close one for me too when I first broke it down, and I thought I might have went on the Sunsao side because he looked very good against Victor Henry, and that's a whole different story we'll get to in the Victor Henry fight because I don't want to get into that. But Davy Grant's tough as hell though. He throws bombs, and Sunsao's been knocked out a couple times in his last 4 fights. And I know he looked amazing against Victor. I'm not taking anything away, but Grant's not going away. And the only way that I think he's going to go away is if Sunsao does get that grappling going and he gets a submission. Other than that, Grant's staying there. He's going to be throwing bombs all day. Like you said, he's got good leg kicks. He has those kind of loopy punches that goes around the guard. And every time he lands, you can hear it land in your little arena or wherever he's fighting. It's just like pop, pop, and he just doesn't stop throwing until you go down. And that's what happened to Smoka. Smoka is also tough, and he took a million shots in the first round to the point where Grant's like, what else do I got to do? And then finally he got it with the leg kicks. But yeah, I'm just going to go with Grant, like slight lean. I just think he can get him out of there. I just think a Sunsao has to work in that grappling. And I don't know if he can do it as easy as he did with Victor. I mean, Grant's pretty tough. He's got good grappling too himself. I mean, he's not going to use it, like, I don't think offensively, but defensively, I think he's good at it too. So close fight. I'm going to go with Grant. I think he does get the knockout eventually, maybe second round. It's going to be a fun fight though. I do see this fight going to like over 1.5. And because both guys are tough. I mean, and the Sunsao is really good. And if he works in that grappling, it's definitely going over 1.5.
Yeah. I like that. It's definitely gonna be a close fight. It's lined pretty close.
This is one of the fights where an underdog can, and it's so close. Like you could see sides for both, like debates for both guys, and I wouldn't say you're wrong.
Right. Shafiq, he said, "What's good, my guys? What is up?" I sent your shirt out, I believe, on Monday, so that should be getting to you. He's getting the FaceMeetFist shirt. Nice. I'm gonna have a nice giveaway next week. I'm gonna be giving away a stadium jacket, which is like one of the nice light jackets for FaceMeetFist, like super nice. So everybody be looking out for that. And then I'll probably be able to, I'm gonna have some good giveaways next week on our live show and stuff. We'll have some good stuff. Ice Viking, I hit the Cody by decision. Thankfully, I know Lou was on that too. Yep. Plus 500, man. I'm going to start playing more kind of stuff like that because I feel like I'm pretty good at calling the fights and how they're going to end, even what round and stuff. And I never actually,
I always try to do a couple of those, maybe 1 or 2 every card, just whatever your most comfortable one is,
Yeah, Monique said Sunsao going to take him down after countering. That's what I think, man. I'm telling you, mixing the grappling, and they're both a
He
little
has
older
to.
up there.
Otherwise, he's gonna lose, I think.
Yep, Donnie
Yeah, Sun
Brook.
South's 40. He's like 37, I believe.
Yep, and both tough as nails, dude. They're like Donnie
Yep.
said, Donnie Brook, what is up, Donnie Brook? Appreciate you coming out. Said Grant is tougher than a $5 steak. Yeah.
He ain't gonna go out easy. I'll tell you that.
Yep. Carlos has SD Dumas by KO or TKO. Okay.
See that?
Any action Effie, man. I was waiting on Dumas' debut since the Dana White Contender Series, but this line is tough. Yeah, he looked phenomenal on there, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to bet Dumas now, I mean, it's over 200 now, so maybe look like inside the distance. Because I don't think he's gonna win a decision. That's just me though. Yeah. Maybe it's like minus 120, 125 range. I think that's a better line if you like that.
Yep. Best fight on the prelims this weekend. I don't know. I think the Victor Henry fight's going to be really good.
That'd be solid. Let me just look real quick.
Okay, look at this. Carlos said, by the way, guys.
Silva. It's a good one.
Okay. Carlos said, by the way, guys, Monique is my new co-host. Okay, there we go. Got the combo. Let's
check it out then.
Yep, that's cool. That is awesome, man. Always need the new people in the community. So that's gonna be cool. Yeah. Can't wait to see you guys' first show. King Kong begins. Do Grant's short notice a concerning factor?
Is he short notice? He is a little bit. I think it's not awful. It was supposed to be Kyler Phillips.
Okay.
I think that was like at least a few weeks. I mean, it wasn't like a short notice.
Victor Henry's got to win over Kyler Phillips. Let's see. SK, like the Tyson Nam versus Bruno Silva fight. Silva has not fought in 2 years. Yeah. He's coming off of a little injury. Next fight, I don't have all this. I didn't even write down Jared Gooden stuff. I don't need to write down his stuff. Carlton Harris versus Jared Gooden. You can start this one. I think I start.
Yeah, I'm going to go Harris. I mean, this is like 3 days short notice for Gooden. And I know he's a brawler. He likes to go in there and fight. He's just a fighter. He doesn't care what day it is, what time it is, where it's at. He's going to fight. But I just think Harris is a little bit more dangerous. He's got better grappling. I hope he uses that grappling because I think he'll win very easily. But it's going to be on the feet though. It could be a brawl, and both guys, they like to swing it out a little bit. Gooden's younger. They're both about the same, and then same height and size, but Harrison's 35 years old. So I think he needs to use that grappling. I think he gets it done maybe in the second round by submission after maybe Gooden gasses a little bit because it is 3 days short notice. And I don't know how he's going to look. So I got to go with Harris here. I was already leaning Harris a little bit and then kind of switched gears a little bit as I was doing my breakdown with Abubakar but that fight was another very close fight that could have went either way too. So give me Harris though. I think he gets it done by finish, probably second round by, I would say, submission.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that, man. If it was a full camp for Gooden, it would, I would pick Harris to win, but Gooden's usually really tough and durable. But like you said, with the cardio this time, because 3 days notice, dude, and he's a big dude to get down to 170 on this short of notice. Like,
I think he even fought it. I think he even fought at 185 his last fight. So I don't even know if he's going to be able to make 170. Might be a catch weight. I could be wrong. I haven't seen anything, but it's supposed to be at 170.
Yeah. Yeah. And Carlton Harris, man, he has excellent chokes. He's decent. He has good striking with power. It's weird. It's like awkward, like slapping striking. It's not going to work against the Shavkat, but he got what? Christian Aguilera. Who else did he beat? Oh, Impa Kasagane. He had good enough striking to knock him out. And I just think that, Jared Gooden coming in on this short notice ain't good. I don't know. I figure Carlton Harris will finish him, but like I said, Jared Gooden's really hard to finish, but the short notice is going to make me lean towards the finish. So, but I'm not even interested in that fight at all. He's minus like 300.
I wouldn't touch this fight. To me, it's just worth watching. It's too crazy.
Yeah, Cody, I got that same Adidas hoodie in red. Yeah,
there you go.
I got like 3 colors of this. So I got a burgundy one and a orange one. Yep. You got some style, CJ. You got some style, I guess. MMA Fight Club. Harris is going to go African Zulu Warrior on Dwight Gooden. Yep.
You see
Yep. And
that?
he's got excellent chokes too, man.
Yeah.
Grateful dude, taking notes. Appreciate you coming
There you
out
go,
tonight
Grateful.
and hanging out. Yeah, man. Appreciate that. Got 38 people in here. Everybody smash that like button. It's been a great show already. Bunny Hunter, what is up, fellas? He's been here since the beginning. Hit the like, pray for the tape, brothers. Yep. You guys see, yeah, I'm with you. You guys see Jake Paul and Floyd Mayweather get into it and Jake Paul take off running?
No.
Yeah, they like came out after like a heat game. Floyd Mayweather like pulled up on him with all his friends. And Jake Paul like literally had to take off running. He said they were gonna jump him or something.
Oh boy. I don't follow that shit.
Yeah, no, I just seen it. Carlos said he's always fresh. All right. All right, let's go to this next fight. Men's bantamweight, Tony Gravely versus Victor Henry. And this is going to be a really good fight, man. Tony Gravely, good striking. He's got some good power in his hands, good uppercut you've seen against Johnny Munoz. Good wrestling, college wrestler. He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu. It works on the lower level guys. He's able to out wrestle them, hold them down, and get wins against like DeFreitas and just low level guys. I mean, he didn't do it. He couldn't get it against Maness. Who else does he beat? DeFreitas. He beat Simon Oliveira. People like that. He can get the win over, and it's still tough for him. But like I said, good wrestling, decent jiu-jitsu. Suspect cardio. Like he don't gas out and give up, but you can see he slows down because he tries to wrestle so hard in the first round. Victor Henry, he's got excellent wrestling defense. You've seen him stuff like 6'8" takedowns from Hani Bersolis, who's an excellent wrestler. Great striking. He landed like 170 strikes against Hani Bersolis. The next fight against Rafael Sunsao, obviously he didn't look as good, but like I said, no one really looks good against the Sunsao. Even if you go back and watch him fight Corey Sandhagen, that was a back and forth fight. And his counter striking slows everybody down. But Victor Henry's well-rounded, man. He's got some good wrestling himself, good takedown defense. He's got good jiu-jitsu, like coming from a catch wrestling background with Josh Barnett and all them guys. He's fought some really good people. He's beat Kyler Murray. He's fought some tough Russians. Like he's been around, man. He's got 28 fights. Super durable, never been finished. I'm going to take Victor Henry here. I just think that he's definitely got the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu to hang with Tony Gravely. Even if he gets taken down, excuse me, my throat's getting scratchy. Even if he gets taken down, he's going to be able to hop back up. And that's just going to tire out Tony Gravely even faster. So I'm going to take Victor Henry. I say that he's able to wrestle with him and do a bunch of stuff in that first round and wear Tony Gravely down and just take over. I mean, he could win every single round. He could maybe even finish Tony Gravely because Tony Gravely don't like to get hit to the body and all that. But give me Victor Henry. I think he's got way better cardio. He's way more durable, and he's just as well-rounded as Tony Gravely, you know? So I got to take the dude that has everything going for him, in my opinion.
I feel you. Another close fight that could go either way, and you might look like a genius or you might look like an idiot here, but I'm gonna go with Gravely. Now, here's why. Victor Henry in his last two fights, he looked amazing against Barcelos, like a world beater, amazing on short notice, like just touching up Barcelos all day. And then he comes in on a full camp against the Sunsao and doesn't look good at all. Like completely 180. You're like, who is this fighter? And like, I know what I'm getting with Gravely. I know everything, but Victor Henry to me, like it's very high and very low. And if he's gonna be in the middle, I think Gravy can beat him if he's in the middle. Henry's going to have to be on his probably above average self to win this fight. He does throw a lot of volume, which is a little worrisome because Gravely's kind of low volume on the feet, but he does throw heat. He has punches. He has good counters, solid boxing. He's got good wrestling, and that's how Sunsao beat Henry with his wrestling and grappling. So to me, I think this is a closer fight. I totally see why people would like Henry here because on paper you would think that, but I don't know. I think Gravely can get it done. I'm going to say by decision. Both guys are tough. As you said, Gravely does slow down in the third round if he uses a lot of grappling early on, but I don't know if he's going to. Maybe the first round he takes the grappling off, and maybe he just does it later in the round, and then later as the fight goes on, he works that grappling and wrestling just so his cardio holds up more. But this is going to be a close fight. fun fight. It's always a close fight with Gravely, no matter what. He doesn't just, unless he gets submitted, like he's not going to go out. Well, the Menez fight. Other than that, he should have won that fight. But I like Gravely though as a fighter. So give me Gravely by decision. I think he can get it done. I know the line is on, I think, Henry's side as the value. So I'll say that, even though he is the favorite, slight favorite.
Right. Yeah, man. His cardio and stuff and his toughness never been finished. Gravely, he's been finished 5-6 times.
Patty mostly submission.
Yep, Patty from Addicted to Combat says you guys are on a lot of opposite picks this week. Lots of Sakai scenarios.
I don't know if we're gonna have that scenario, because there's a lot of fights where I'm like, I totally get it, Cody. Trust me, because I went back and forth like 5 times with a lot of these.
Patrick coveted stirring the pot right away. Stirring the pot. A lot of Sakai vibes here. He got me last week though. I'll go give the props to Patrick, man, with the Mark Antonio Barrios and the Cuban cardio freaking crisis. He got me on that one. Yeah, dude, I cannot. He fell off a cliff, man. But yeah, to everybody, man, check out Patrick's stuff though. Addicted to Combat, dude. Great guy, funny guy. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere, TikTok. So everybody check his stuff out. Great content. Knows his stuff. And almost to 1,000 subscribers. Everybody go subscribe to him. Get him there, dude. He only needs like almost 200 more.
We got you, Patty.
Yeah, only needs like 200 more, dude. And get him there. He deserves it. He deserves it. He puts in a ton of work. Pink Floyd in the house. What is up? Victor Henry fooled me once. Can't get fooled again. Gravely. But how many times Gravely fooled you? 8? You know what I mean? Gravely 8.
He didn't fool me. Like he hasn't fooled me once.
But I have heard people like
the Menez fight. Menez fight, he fooled me. I will say that. I did bet him on that fight.
Right.
But he should have won that fight if he had 5 more seconds.
Right. Yeah. But then he let that dude come back from the dead and dead him. But yeah, man. No, I definitely get it with that, because yeah, man, I lost money against a Sun Sao, but it's a whole different kind of fight style. Like a Sun Sao, he's such a veteran dude, and that's why I'm saying that's why I'm picking him with David Grant, because it's their come forward style. And a Sun Sao dude, all he does is wait for you to do that and cracks you with a big right hand. You do that like 3 times, and now they're like, oh shit, I'm gonna throw like 15, 20 punches now instead of that. And then a Sun Sao is just a tricky mofo. But yeah, man, I can see that. Yeah, he got me last time too, Pink Floyd. He killed me.
Yeah, he got me too.
That's why he got everybody. Ain't not again. I can feel that too. And if he does that to me this time, I'm gonna look dumb, feel dumb, and I'm gonna be with you guys.
That's why I'm like a little worried. If he even looked half as good as he did against Barcelos, I would probably pick Victor Henry.
But I'm taking it. But listen, I'm taking a Sun Sao over Tony Gravely too. Tony Gravely's not that good. Like he's not bad. That's not the fight. Yeah. But I'm saying like we're judging Victor Henry off. Like Victor Henry's got a win over Kyler Phillips recently in the last like 4 years, and he's got some decent Russian wins and stuff. Where Tony Gravely, man, I'm not impressed with any of his wins. Anytime he's
tough dudes.
Is he though? Is he?
No,
I mean, Basharab
Javid's pretty tough.
He threw a beating. He
looked good against Javid.
He took all them body shot.
29-28.
Yeah. But I'm not against him.
How's Victor going to look against Javid? Come on.
I don't know. I would be a good fight.
We'll see. I'll tell you that.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Sakai versus Hayes right here.
Here we go. All right. The value on Gravely to me, it's a close line. What up, Dirty Reg, too, man?
I like it, Dirty. Coming out. There we go.
FaZe MMA guru acts like a hard to get girl in a club. Only way to get his attention is money. Wow. Yeah, no, man.
I mean, he's doing it for a living, I guess. So you'll get our attention for free.
He's come here. Yeah. I see Ric Flair in your background. Orange hood guy. Yeah, man. Richard Flair. Yeah. Orange hoodie guy.
I love it.
Take it, man. I'll take it.
It made me laugh. I love
it. Dylan's mom calls me Cody and daddy, but other than that, where you at, Dylan? Remember, I let him slide with one on the pay-per-view show. I thought
you did.
I let him slide with one. I let him live that day. But FaZe, thoughts on the pound for pound ranking? Volkanovski.
Pretty funny that all of a sudden John Jones isn't in there. I think he's number 1. It's like,
yeah, I mean, yeah,
but I get it, but at the same time, I still think
you and Reggie are agreeing. So that means the universe is off.
That's a
Victor
first.
Henry is definitely winning. If you and Reggie agree, and and you're picking a dog finally, but
Let's go.
UFC Drew Picks, what is up? One of the best YouTube channels there is out there. Much love, y'all. Love y'all breakdowns and picks. Thank you, man. Everybody
Right
check
on.
out
Thanks, Drew.
UFC Drew Picks right now. Go there and click on his stuff and check out his stuff to show him some support, man, for coming and hanging out. We appreciate you coming out. Phrase Ric Flair, GOAT of pro wrestling. Yep.
I'm a Sting man myself, like old school WCW Sting.
I'm Hulk Hogan, man. I got the Hulk Hogan shirt from when I was 4. I cried.
I used to love Ultimate Warrior and Sting. Those are like when I watched WWF, I loved Ultimate Warrior. And then when I watched WCW, I love Sting. Like obviously they were supposed to be the same kind of guys, but that's probably why I liked them both.
I liked Razor Ramon. I like the bad guys. The bad guys.
Shawn Michaels as well.
Yeah. What's up? Let's go, Petroyan. Yep. What up, Luke? Appreciate you coming out. Yeah, let's go, Piotr. Minus 165, dude. Beat that line, but I put that in like 2.5 weeks ago. But I saved all my.
I remember there was one time I beat a line like a month ago before it started, and then he just crapped out 10 seconds in the fight because he got hurt. I was so mad.
You beat the line movement though. You won.
I beat that fucking line movement.
Some motherfuckers just
such a good line. It was so great.
The bookies was wanting you about it. Yeah. Ric Flair, dude. I hit people with that Ric Flair howl, get them so mad. When I'm mad, I hit them with that Ric Flair. Next fight's men's flyweight, Tyson Nam versus Bruno Silva. This is your start. You get to start this one.
All right. I love Silva in this matchup, actually. I think he's the more well-rounded guy. I know Nam has power in his hands, and that's really how he's going to win this fight. If you look back at the O'Day fight, O'Day was an idiot jumping right into a freaking strike and knocked him out. So I don't see Bruno doing that. I don't even care. He's coming in on a 2-year notice. There's no, or 2-year layoff. I'm sorry. He's not going to be doing that. He's way better than that. He's got good grappling and wrestling. He's very well rounded. Like I said, Tyson Nam, though, he does not get taken down. So I do think this is going to be hard for Silva if he wants to try to get to the mat. But if it's not, I think he can outstrike him. Nam is also tough too. Silva's tough as well. I just think this is going to go to decision. I think it's going to be mainly striking. And I think Silva's going to outstrike him. He's going to throw more volume and land better shots and stay away from that power. So give me Silva to win. I got him in a parlay at minus 155. And I think I got the fight to start round 2 in a like super safe parlay, which I like doing.
Yeah. It's like a late notice fight too. Tyson Nam, excellent counter striking. 2 of his 3 knockouts in the UFC are counter rights. His other knockouts just a right down the pipe. But he's just low output counter striker. He does have good takedown defense, but nobody's really tried to take him down. Like if you go through his fights, like he's fighting like Matt Schnell and a bunch of people that never tried to take him down, but he does have good takedown defense. And he's tall, long. He's 3 inches taller with 2-inch reach here. Hits hard. Like you said, man, if you just stand there and slug with him, dude, you're going to get put out. Or if you do a flying knee from 20 feet away, send him your location and just put your jaw right there, then he's going to put you out too. But if you just throw a ton of volume, move around a lot, like you said, try to mix in some grappling. Bruno Silva has really good wrestling. He's got really good striking. Both these dudes are dangerous, but Silva's coming out of fight ready. So he's going to come in here with the right game plan. He definitely isn't going to come out here like the game plan to beat Tyson Nam is stay away from his right hand, pick him apart and keep moving. And that's it. And he'll be low output and he'll try to walk you down. You keep moving, hitting and moving, just like Matt Schnell did, just like everybody, Sergio Pettis, a lot of people that's beat him. And I think that coming out of fight ready, that Bruno Silva is going to have that down. He's going to have the right game plan. He's going to be able to strike and mix in some grappling. And like you said, I think he gets the decision. Tyson Nam is so tough. Like if you go in there like O'Day Osborne and say, I'm going to go knock out Tyson Nam, you're probably going to get knocked out. You just pick him apart, move around. So I bet the over 1.5 here. I got it at minus 180. I really like it. I mean, I do not see both these dudes are super durable. Now they do have some knockouts on the record, but they're all against low level guys. These low level guys that don't belong in the UFC and they're getting the knockouts. But when they fight tough,
or just guys jumping right into a counter right.
Right. Yes, exactly. But
Jesus
these
Christ,
guys,
O'Day.
They're both so durable. Give me Bruno Silva just for, like you said, more well-rounded, younger, and he throws more volume. And I just think that Tyson Nam, that Bruno Silva is going to come with a good game plan to get
Yep.
this win. So
if you do want to do a decision prop, this is one that I really like. Like, I don't really do decision props at all. I think it's plus 200 range. I think this one hits Silva by decision.
Yep, Pink Floyd. Yeah, he said the best there is, the best there was. Hometown boy Bret Hart, Calgary, right?
I liked him too.
Calgary.
Yeah, he's definitely Canadian for sure.
Stu Hart, the Hart Foundation. Yeah, I love the Hart Foundation, man. The whole. I was so big into wrestling, dude, until I started watching UFC, and then like really watching it, and it's like that's all I watch now. Pink, I like the Bret Hart. He is one of the best in the ring performers of all time, next to Flair. Yep, and Michaels. Yeah, Bret Hart really. Remember the Montreal screw job?
Too.
The Montreal screw job with Hart and freaking Shawn Michaels. The mofo.
Yeah.
Goddamn McMahon. Monique said, I got Silva winning too. Nam isn't my cup of tea. Yeah. Wiz Bets, what's up? Shout out to the boys. Great content as always. Everybody check out Wiz Bets stuff, man. Just did an interview with Trevor Peak. He's got a bunch of he does well, football's over now, but he'll do all kinds of sports. He has a great
basketball,
YouTube
baseball.
Channel. Yep, great YouTube channel, great Twitter channel. So go check out all that stuff and show some support. And like I said, he's got really good channels, really good stuff, and always comes and hangs out. So, and we're gonna get him on a show too coming up. Do a nice pay-per-view show and see if Wiz got some time to come hang out. But appreciate you coming and hanging out, Wiz. John Jones, Sailmate, shout out to man lock of the night. Well, I mean, I don't know him or nothing, but here's my boy Mikey. This is what I say. Me and him we was talking the Gravely Henry crap. Gravely's cheap, scraggly goatee for the W. Super get even match for El Busto Sakai. Yeah, see, he was giving me more crap than you, Johnny. Mike was giving me more crap than you, but yeah, he sent an apology. Told me I was the best. I accepted it.
I put it in my video too.
It's Pop's birthday, so I gotta go, and let's go, Bruno Silva. Let's go.
I love Bruno Silva. He's one of my more confident picks.
Yep. Happy birthday, Chef Mikey. I'll be out there, bro, in a month, in a little over a month, man. We'll be hanging out, having a great time. So have a great birthday. You and Nikki celebrate and have a great night, man. I'll talk to you guys in the Discord later on. Tell me how great it was. Great night. FaZe, I'm leaning towards Marab. He won against Aldo. His similar style was Jan, and he had a competitive fight against Jan. Yeah, we're about to get there, but yeah, I don't know about Rob Lawrence. Hey, brothers, what's up, Rob? Appreciate you coming out and hanging out as always. We're about to make some money this weekend. Nick Sisson, what is up? How Jones was busted for Peds, stripped of his title, went to prison, and walked out of prison straight to a title fight. So 45 seconds of fighting in 3.5 years straight to number one. Yeah.
That's what I say.
Crazy.
What?
Yep. Gary Freeman, O'Day.
I get it, but I don't.
Yep. Yeah. O'Day had his hands down the whole fight. Nam knew he was going to knock him out. He just was smiling from. Yeah. And then O'Day gave it to him, man. But O'Day was out there being stupid with Nam. Like I said, dude, like Nam's got power, but you have to just pepper him up and move. And he'll be so low output, he might throw 40 strikes because he's just what Nam ain't throwing all that. He's just waiting to hit you with one punch, dude. One punch. And like, you can't give it to him. And I knew that in that O'Day fight, that was fucking UFC San Diego. I remember because that was one of the first fights, and I had the over and I had O'Day in a parlay, and that stupid fucker jumped up and then got knocked. And before
I had O'Day in a parlay. I was so pissed.
I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, this stupid motherfucker, because I bet the over, and he was like going out there, dude, getting in big within the first minute, getting in wild exchanges with Tyson Nam. And I'm like, dude, he's trying to knock him out. I'm like, he's so stupid because that's not what you do. Tyson Nam's as durable as they come. He got knocked out like 10 years ago was the last time he got finished, and that was a head kick from Marlon Moraes. You know what I mean? And
Bruno Silva, head kicks, I can knock you out.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. WWF was UFC before UFC. Yeah, it really was, dude. My mom used to take me up to Detroit and watch that when I was a little kid. I remember meeting Hacksaw Jim Duggan and all of them, like old school. So nice. Love the call on Silva plus 200. I've been feeling that all day, but I was feeling a bit safer. and just play fight goes at plus 112. The Undertaker's a legend. He might end up going down as the greatest of all time because he had like the freaking longest career of anybody, and he is a savage the whole time, dude. When the Undertaker first came out, that was like, he was like the biggest thing that came into wrestling forever. You're like, dude, because I was a little kid and I'm like, kind of, they're like, damn, this shit's, he made you believe, man. So Wiz Bets, one thing I recommend is do not sleep on Victor Henry this week. He's ready. See, Wiz Best knows what he's talking. That's why I knew I liked you, Wiz.
Great.
I knew I liked you, Wiz. Yeah. Yep. Cheers, Wiz. That's a Johnny hit you with the Modelo. Cheers, Wiz. FaZe, UFC took a lot of stuff. There's stuff from old school pro wrestling. Yeah. And a lot of UFC fight. Chael Sonnen, he came in talking that crap. Would love to be on, my brothers. Thanks for the shout out. No problem. Like I said, I always look at Wiz's stuff, man. Follow him on Twitter. I follow him everywhere. See him on YouTube doing stuff with like Liam Picks Fights, all them dudes. So definitely check his stuff out. And I believe is he in the thing on Brady's thing, right? He's in the contest with us. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if he is. I could be wrong though.
Because there's like 10 or 12 people.
Yeah.
I question his power, and I think Gravely will go to the wrestling if things aren't going well on the feet with.
He needs to.
He gets like, he's one of them dudes that gets like 8-9 takedowns in a fight because he can't hold nobody down, and then he slows down. But Victor Henry gets stronger as the fight. Dude, he landed 180 significant strikes on Hani Barsola, and Hani Barsola got hands. Like he would throw out a beating on Tony Gravely, in my opinion. Everybody is on Silva. Okay, let's go. Yep. Holding on to this Bruno Ricci parlay. She did her job already. Okay, I like that.
You're golden.
And I'm sure if you got him on there, you probably got Bruno at a really good price too. So nice play, Ice Viking. Sign of the Apocalypse is JJ Aldridge line. Yeah.
I wish I would have got it early.
I wanted to better, man. But then after what Shevchenko did to me, I had to take a week off. Yeah, she was 220 when I went. I could have put her in some stuff, but
that's what I should have done it. Now I'm like, me too. That's why I'm like, nope, I'm never betting women's MMA in my life.
Yeah, he was throwing double jab.
I'm regretting
overhand. Yeah. Watch the fight. He went for it 3 times earlier in the fight. Yep. Gon took that fight like another day at the job. Jones, on the other hand, flew over Goggins and had the mentality of you have to kill me to get the win. Yeah. Jones or Gon was just John. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, dude. Like, can't say much more on the Henry fight because I was involved in the camp. Sorry, my guy. Yeah, well, Victor Henry, you guys heard it here. He's the man, dude.
I don't have any bets on that fight. It's just a pick.
I'm betted up. I took him at. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I took him at plus or minus 140. I bet Victor Henry minus 140. 3.5 units doing 2.5, and it's the cardio and the durability. You know what I mean? If he was not durable, then I could see Tony Gravely being able to get a knockout or something. But when it's going to come to blow for blow and cardio and toughness, and I've seen what happens to Gravely. And like, yeah, you can't really compare Gravely and the Sunsal's fighting styles, like, because it's a whole like the complete opposite spectrum. Because the Sunsal, I'm telling you, that counter striking he does. If you go watch him fight anybody his whole career, dude, even Marlon Moraes, they had their first fight was really good, really, really technical that he beat Marlon Moraes. But yeah. All right. Let's see, Bradley. Who do you think is the guy that could beat John Jones at heavyweight? Nobody. Not that I see. Not after what I see.
Only person maybe is Aspinall. Maybe.
Or Blades. Maybe Blades, but I doubt it. But I don't know. Blades. But an Aspinall. I'm high on Aspinall too. But yeah, man,
that's the only person. I thought Gon could do it, and after 2 minutes, no way.
Pink Floyd loaded up on JJ minus 240.
I like it.
I'm mad at Gon for not. Yeah, dude, that was. I don't even know. Bunny Hunter, I got to wake up early as fuck. Wish you guys the best. Piotr Jan is the lock of the card. Yep, UFC and judges owe him. Piotr keeps it on the feet and gets W. I like that. And I have a good one, Bunny Hunter. We'll see you on Saturday or next week. But good luck on everything, man. Have a good Friday at work. It's Friday.
Yes, sir.
I'm building a parlay with Gravely in it, and we all know it's a fight.
I do like the over. I'll say that. I like the over. Both guys are tough.
Henry's tough.
Jeez, come on, man.
Gravely's been finished a couple times. He was getting hurt to the body.
He's tough. He ain't gonna get knocked out once.
Nate Maness would disagree. Victor Henry?
Get out of here.
Never in his
He's
life.
35 years old. That chin's
He's
going
never
right
tapped
now.
out. He's never
He's
tapped
going
out.
right. This is the fight. This is the fight. Sorry, Wiz. Don't say that, Wiz. I'm sorry.
Nope. I'm with my boy Wiz, man. Not even Pavlovich. I mean, he would.
He has a
Of
puncher's
course,
chance.
yeah. Of course, there's every one of these heavyweights. These bigger dudes could have a chance, but like, if you seen Alistair Overeem put that dude on his back, he's a Ninja Turtle. That fucker was on his back, dude, and he was done within like he just started eating punches to the head, and he is too big to get up. I think real quick, even though he's like a wrestler, and he kind of got tripped down. It was weird, but yeah, I mean, he could easily though catch him like Ngannou, any of them dudes, but realistically. Bruno was minus 170, then no drastic line movement. Ricci was minus 225. Oh, nice. I think yeah, that's good. That is good.
Bruno was at minus 155. I think he was close to 200. I mean, it's not super drastic, but
yeah. Phase is betting on fights your main source of income. No,
I wish.
Not at the moment.
I was doing
yeah, it's eventually it will be. I bet I'm building up the bets and stuff like that, but no, not yet. To pay all the bills, not yet.
Yeah,
my plus 250 WWE WrestleMania bet is now minus 160. Yeah, and Carlos knows his stuff for sure, dude. Next fight though, Mario Bautista versus Guido Canetti. I believe
do this one real quick.
Yeah. Mario Batista is good, dude. Good kickboxing, decent wrestling, excellent jiu-jitsu. He's a big dude. He's going to be 3 inches taller here, inch of reach, younger, way younger, 13 years, 14 years younger than Guido. Guido's good, like powerful striker, throws powerful leg kicks, powerful punches, slows down after that first round. Batista, I want to go bet this bad. I got my 5 bets in. I don't know if I'll hit the casino, but Batista by sub at any point in the fights +3 or +100, and I want to bet that just as much as I wanted to go bet the Bow by sub in the first round at +100 last week, but my casino wouldn't release that stuff. But yeah, man, Bautista by sub at some point. He could knock out Guido, but it would be I don't think he just would one shot knock him out. It's a club and sub or a sub. But I think he goes out there and be smart and just tries to wrestle Guido down because Guido, dude, throws heat, man. So he's been finished 5 times, including tough. He's been sub 3 times. 43 years old. Give me Bautista by sub at some point in this fight. Who you got, Johnny?
Yeah, I agree. Bautista by sub. I think he's better everywhere. He's kind of a little wrecking ball lately, as you've seen in his last few fights. I do think he's going to get that sub. He's in that last fight against Lopez. His grappling looked very good. And he could do exactly the same in this fight, maybe even better against Guido here. On the feet, I mean, Guido's got a puncher's chance early, but that's it. Like, there's just nothing. I mean, Guido's beating Chris Moitano or whatever his name is, and who else did he beat? Oh, and Costa, who has literally a freaking minute and a half of cardio in the first round. So, no, this is a different demon. Batista's a beast. I don't know why he's kind of getting these lower level guys. I kind of want to see him get some better guys because I think he's worth. I think he could do it. I don't know why, but Batista submission. I would say first round, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's early second. So I think the submission prop is the best. That's one of the best props that I am looking at. I haven't put in a bet yet, but I'm deciding between like 2 of them and 2 or 3, and that's one of them.
Like it.
I think it hits all day.
Yeah, I haven't bet any of this. I'll tell you one thing though, that Trevin Jones knockout loss isn't aging very well. So that kind of keeps me off because Guido does hit hard, but that was
only early.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. So yeah, I love Bautista here by sub and super confident. If my casino would put them out earlier than like freaking Friday, I would have that bet in. So how can people bet on WWE? Yeah. No, Carlos does. He does. He got the slips. Different sites will take them. Yeah. Aldo and Piotr Jan, we can't compare them, guys. Piotr Jan gives me small man complex. You see him and Henry Cejudo get into it when they met up and they like grabbed each other up and Piotr Jan's like, he's like, oh, who's Potato Head? Who's Potato Man? And then he like grabbed Henry and started fake kneeing him. And then Henry was like, he's like, oh, who's Hasbullah? And he grabbed him and they started laughing. It's funny because it's like 2 tough mofos. They're both little as hell, but you know, they're alpha. But I'm rooting for Merab. Yeah, Jan and Aldo are similar. Yeah, but not really. I think Jan's got better offensive wrestling than Aldo, and he's got that Muay Thai clinch to stay off the cage, where freaking Aldo just, and he's got way better cardio. That's another thing. Aldo slows down
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say
quick.
Aldo is getting up there in age, and he's slowing down a bit, as you
Dude,
saw in that fight.
Piotr Jan, like, we're not to it yet, dude. I mean, what's it? Marab was having trouble. He wasn't out wrestling Cody Stamen. He's gonna have some trouble. I mean, Jan's got the Russian wrestling too, though. If Bautista doesn't finish this fight, it should be a loss. He's not lying.
True.
George, if Guido wins that super fight with Rojas, would be nuts, though. That'd be Guido, dude. You'd have the 44-year-old fight in the
I've got a 30-year age gap.
That'd be crazy. Will Bautista get Triple H if he gets a dominant win? Who's Triple H? Are we talking? He makes it.
Oh wait, what they say? Get Triple H. Triple H. Who's Triple H?
Triple H on the sounds.
We're talking about WWE.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think. Bradley asked two up here. I skipped over it somehow. Where was it at? Oh, right here. What's your favorite sport after MMA, Johnny?
Oh, it's close between baseball and football, or American football, if you want to say, because I grew up playing baseball and I love baseball, and so it always has like a little something in my heart. But I love football though too. It's amazing. Yep. So both of them are really close to me.
Yeah, for me it's football, what about you? Dude. Yeah, I like to go watch baseball live. It's not bad, but yeah, me, it's mostly baseball. Or me, football. I was reading these comments up here, but yeah, football, I would say. But thanks for asking out questions and stuff. Let's see. King Kong says Bautista by sub. Everyone agrees. Yeah. Shafiq, betting on WWE's, betting on movie scripts. Yeah, but like only certain amount of people know it. I'm sure there, probably 15 people in the world know what each fight is. But that is crazy. I haven't seen him know where I could bet on him or nothing. Bradley, how close do you live to the casino to be able to go so much? Not close, but I work about an hour from my house, and the casino's about an hour, so I usually go there after work and I make it like a trip with that. That's why, but that saves me. I'm telling you, dude, I don't even know. I would like to know from people like how they do on live betting, like over a year and all that, because I feel like, dude, it's not like every time you see that first round, you're like, all right, this dude's gonna gas now or this and that, and then it ends up happening, so
it's very, very, very tough with live bet for me.
Right. And I feel like, dude, I'd be, my plus 400 or minus 400, and he's already doing this, and you throw that 400 on it, and then they come out and get freaking flatline. Like, I feel like I would just, but yeah, man, I like, it just saves me from betting a whole bunch, and I get my bets in, and then I can't chase nothing. I love it. Pink Floyd, Shafiq, I feel like I'd crush it in most movies. Yeah. Good point on the Thai clinch, Cody. Yeah, because when we get to Piotr Jan, Tiger Muay Thai, man, and when you get up against that cage, he's going to be smacking knees, like he's going to be smacking knees and stuff, and against Marab. Screw WWE bets. I bet Mr. T is an underdog in Rocky 3, Patty. Attaboy. He probably bet the Russian though too. Or what was that? Dude, I just watched The Expendables yesterday, which was weird. And I thought it was a lot better than it was. Like, it wasn't bad, but the first time I watched The Expendables, I thought it was a lot better. Let's see. Yeah, you did. You stumped me. Let's see. I make a lot. Carlos does, man. He does bet on him. I've seen a bunch of his stuff. I thought you knew pro wrestling. I do. That's why I was like, but I'm thinking there was.
I was confused with like. Yeah, I was like, is there like an HHH person in the UFC?
Then I started thinking like DDP, because you got Dricus Duplessis.
Dricus Duplessis, yeah.
Who would be the Hunter Hearst Helmsley of the UFC? Probably like Bisping or something. Michael Bisping. Cody versus Reigns. Oh yeah, Cody Rhodes. I thought Lesnar was in the main event. All right. On to the net, another great fight. JJ Aldridge versus Ariane Lipski. I'm going to take Aldridge, and I just don't think Lipski's good at all. I think Aldridge is going to be better everywhere, but I do think that she's going to use her grappling in this fight. And beat up Lipski. I don't know if she finishes her last 8 wins in a row are decisions, man. JJ Aldridge. So I'm gonna say JJ Aldridge by decision because that's literally what she does. So, but Lipski, she's not really good anywhere outside of some crazy knee bar or some crap. And I did lose when she hit Luana Carolina with that knee bar. I bet Carolina against her that time, and I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, man, give me Aldridge, and I stayed away from this fight though, man. Shevchenko ripped my heart out.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to Aldridge as well. I think she gets it done by decision. I wouldn't be shocked if she does get that grappling going and maybe get, in full mount and then just rains down punches and maybe the ref stops it and gets a KO like that. But other than that, I think it's going to be an easy decision win for JJ here. She's better everywhere. And I really wish I would have laid or put her in a parlay of like at minus 240 or range or whatever. And I didn't because of Shevchenko, exactly like you. I'm like, I can't do it. Like, no more women's MMA. Like, it just freaking destroyed my heart. I thought that bet was going to be golden, and then it wasn't. So that's what happens. But maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Who knows?
That was damn near an O'Day knee. You know what I mean? Throwing that lazy ass spin kick, dude.
It was worse than that.
48 seconds left. Let's see, man. Oh yeah, Effie said Piotr is another student of the Hickman brothers, which is they're phenomenal wrestlers. He won't be disrespecting their wrestling again. Yep. And Rob don't have that BJJ. He ain't gonna be able to hold him down. Let's see. Yep. Carlos said HML. Anyone see Jake Paul running for his life? Yeah, from the Money Tree Team Squad. Yeah, I was telling him about that earlier. It's crazy. Aldridge shouldn't be minus 400 against a ring girl.
Oh, she would destroy a ring girl.
Best ring girl in the game. Lipski is one of my favorites, man. Who you got for the main event at
WrestleMania?
Oh, okay.
I think that's what I think they're talking WWE. We're talking MMA.
Yeah, we're getting mixed up. JJ is patient and calculated while Lipski is so beautiful. Yep. Sorry regarding her MMA. She's very, yeah.
100%. Perfect breakdown.
Yeah, I'll give you that, Pink Floyd. But bet JJ sprinkle fight doesn't go to decision. Ariani conditioning slight. Yeah.
I mean, it's a shot. I mean, it's a possibility that, I think JJ could get a knockout here. I know she doesn't do it too often, but gotta see it.
Let's see. Oh wait. Yeah, I watch all them most of the time.
I try to if I can. But I definitely watch every UFC match.
Yep. Oh, here's a good one. Lucas Bresky versus Carl Williams. I'll let you start this one. I'm gonna grab a pop.
Oh man, this wasn't one that I was really going back and forth. This might be the hardest one, but I'm gonna go with Bresky. Now I know his line started going the opposite way after I did my video. I think he was about like maybe a plus 150 range favorite. Now he's almost plus 200, but he's pretty well rounded. He's got good striking. He does have some power in his hands. I mean, he's a smaller heavyweight. He's got good takedowns and he's high volume. He's got good cardio for a heavyweight, probably because he's a little bit smaller. Williams, I mean, he's making his UFC debut. He's a pretty decent striker. He likes to wrestle and get those takedowns too. He looked good in his Dana White Contender Series fight against a very good wrestler. I forget his name off. Jimmy Lawson. But the thing about that fight is Lawson gassed out like after half a round, and Williams could have basically done whatever he wanted to do. He got a lot of takedowns, a lot of control time and stuff like that. And he didn't get the finish. It went to decision, which is weird because, like I said, Lawson was completely gassed. He was basically just trying to survive, and Williams couldn't get him out of there. I know he was smaller than Williams because Williams is probably close to 260. But to me, that I don't want to say that's a red flag, but something to think about, which is maybe that went to my decision here. But I think this is going to be a very close fight. Both guys are on the smaller side of being a heavyweight in the weight class. So it's tough. I'm going to go with Bresky. I just think on the feet, I would give Bresky the edge, but Williams maybe on the mat has a little bit of an edge, but I don't think Bresky is like a fish out of water by any means. So I'm going to go with the big underdog now, but he was a medium-sized underdog, but I'm going to go with the big underdog in Bresky. I think he just wins by outstriking. It might even be a split decision again. This is going to be a very, very close fight. So you got Cody, and why?
Yeah, man.
Is this our Sakai Mays heavyweight?
Yeah, kind of, but I'm not convinced on this. I'm like Bresky is not bad, man. He's got really good boxing. Like his boxing is fast. His hands are good. I think he landed like 110 significant strikes against Boudet. Shows pretty good grappling. I mean, he fought a lower level guy on the Contender Series, but was able to out grapple him. Like everything seems to check out on him. Carl Williams, though, excuse me, the only reason that I like him more is because I think he has the better grappling. Like his takedown timing was pretty good. He's very explosive. He had good striking himself. He showed really good cardio on the Contender Series. So, and his regional scene stuff's just, he's fighting terrible people. I'm taking Carl Williams just because, like I said, I think that he can mix in the wrestling, but when I tape this, I think he was probably minus like 150. And I wasn't even convinced. Yeah, I wasn't even convinced on him then. And then now, dude, when you got Bretsky at plus 200, that's the play, dude. Like he's not bad. He beat up Martin Boudet, and Martin Boudet's not bad either. So like, I would not be shocked if Bretsky. There's 3 people that are fighting on this card that should not be near as big of underdogs as they are, and this is one of them for sure, dude.
I agree.
So
I don't know if you heard it too. Like I said, Williams, when he fought in the Dana White Contender Series, he was fighting a very good wrestler, like accommodated, like very good wrestler from Penn State. I think Jimmy Lawson. He gassed out after 2 minutes in the first round, and he still couldn't get a finish. So I'm like, I know he was the smaller guy, but that to me, it's like there's no finishing ability there. It's like, I don't know. It's kind of, it was a good win, but to me, it almost wasn't a good win. If you catch my drift, it's weird.
Yeah, the guy landed one significant strike against him. You bet the over on this, right? Or something, right?
I bet
or no,
that was the start round 2. That was the under in Tricali.
Oh,
but for this one, I did bet fight goes to round 2, my super safe parlay, because these guys, they're not the greatest finishers, and they're both. And I just see a lot of grappling maybe early on, and no one's going to get finished in the first round. This is a smaller heavyweight fight. They both don't got like death touch power in their hands. It's going to take a while for one of them to get out of there.
Yeah, but they're littler heavyweights too. They both look like
they're like 230, 240 range. So,
yep. Carlos has Bresky. Ray has Carl Williams. Okay. Papa Chuck said it's good to hear someone say pop for a carbonated beverage. You'll forever be an Ohio boy, Cody. You already know.
I always say pop too.
Yep. They say they're telling me, Papa Chuck, that I sound a little country now. I've been down in Kentucky for almost 10 years.
You got a little bit of twang.
I got a little bit. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's for making fun of the people down here at work, dude. I'll be like, hey, y'all. And now I think I talk like it a little bit, dude. I told myself, I was like, when I move down here, if I start saying y'all, dude, it's like I'm moving away. And guess who says y'all? And I type it now, and I'm like, what am I doing? But yeah, Papa Chuck, man, that's crazy how close we grew up together. Like same age, man. In 30 minutes, our highway, dude, Route 20 connected us. The Jewish Better, what is up? He said, hey bros, everybody check his stuff out, man. His Twitter is awesome. Makes super sharp bets, dude. Super sharp bets. So if you want to see some really good bets, man, go check out the Jewish Better on Twitter. Great account, and we appreciate you coming and hanging out, man. Zach Milken too. He's on Instagram now, YouTube, everything, dude. Check out Zach Milken MMA. He said, "What's up, Johnny and Cody? Let's get this bread this weekend. Let's do it, dude." Ray said Williams by decision, and that's how he usually wins.
Yep. I think this fight goes over 2.5. If you like that, if you want to be super safe, over 1.5.
What's the line on that?
I think it's close to a pick 'em.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
2.5 is.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, everything's good, man. Everything is good, man. I hope all is well with you too. King Kong begins. Carl's a wrestler. Yeah, he does. That's why I'm picking him here, because I think that he's going to be able to, if he needs to, use, and he's got explosive, really good timing. On the Contender Series, I like the timing, man. He was hitting double legs and just perfect timing on him. Zach said, I've got Bresky, but I believe he won his last fight. He did. And Boudet is very good, man. He did win that fight. And I had a bet on Boudet. And I wish Bresky would have won because I lost that parlay anyways because I had Bruno Silva at the other end of that. And that's when Mearshart gave him a case of the beat. So
over 2.5 is -120.
I like that. I do. Because like you said, these guys are a lot of boxers. And I think there's going to be a lot of grappling in this fight. Johnny, you should have taken Wayne Gretzky and not Bresky.
I would take Gretzky over Bresky all day.
CJ said, I'm sorry to bring up WD. Oh, you're good, bro. You're good, man. If people want to talk about it, listen, we're all here to just hang out. You can talk about whatever.
We just might not put it up on the chat, but you can talk. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're getting confused. We're like, who's triple what?
Yeah, no, he was messing with me too. No, you get, dude, come here, hang out, man. Talk about what you want.
Yeah, it's all fun.
Everybody here that loves MMA knows about. I like talking about the WWE too here. So you're all good, bro. Over 2.5 is -125. Yeah, Shafiq said over 2.5. I like that, man. Bresky probably on the side. He failed before. Back at one point.
Maybe that's why he didn't get the decision over Boudet. They were sticking it to him.
And these guys are decision, dude. Like, Williams is, and if you're gonna bet Williams, you might as well bet him by decision. Bresky's tough, and like
Bresky has a decent amount of wins by finish, but lower level guys.
Williams has like one finish by TKO, and that was like a leg injury or like a corner stoppage or doctor. It's something weird. And then he's had a decision, but I think he's only got one finish. Next fight,
put it in perspective, like 1-1, 6-6, 1-0, 6-1, 4-2. All the guys that go into decision with Bresky are all like guys that have more than like 10 fights.
Yeah, and Bresky's fought a couple decent people, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so next fight, we've already broke this down. We'll go through it kind of quick, but we got Nikita Krylov and Ryan Spann. I'm gonna start this when you started that last one. I like Nikita Krylov still, even with the being sick, even with the saving. It's 215 pounds a piece. I just think that he's more durable and he's got better cardio. And if these dudes get in a wild, crazy war in that first round, Ryan Spann could definitely get a club and sub, most likely a sub, because I think he's got 19 finishes or 18 finishes out of 21 wins, and 12 of them are subs. He's only got like 6 knockouts and 12 subs. So I would say that he's going to get a sub, and Krylov's been subbed a couple times, and he's only been KO'd, I think, one time. So I love the under 1.5. These dudes are going to come out. They're going to go at it. And then I got to favor Krylov. I just think he's the more well-rounded fighter. I think he's more durable. If they're going to start throwing all these crazy blows, I've seen Ryan Spann get wobbled so many times. Like Anthony Smith threw that beating on him. Johnny Walker was able to hit him with them elbows, knock him out. Carl Robertson knocked him out with them elbows. Sam Alvey had him hurt. Like, I've just seen him hurt so many times. Let me get Krylov, and I like the under 1.5. My casino, I don't even know if they even have the Krylov Spann line up again yet, so I didn't have no chance to get it. I did have it at -130. I know you had it like -110. Now it's back to
I got it so good last time, and when it came out, I was so disgusted, I didn't even bet.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. That's how I swear to God. And then I'm like, even if it comes out and it's -160, I don't want to do it now. Even though it's going to win, I still think it's going to win. What do you get?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with my pick too. I was picking Spann, and I'm going to pick him now. I still like him the same. Not it doesn't matter. It's at 215 and Krylov's illness or whatever. I still like him the same. I don't like him more. I just think he's more dangerous. Now, he's not the better, well-rounded guy. I will say that. I think he's more dangerous with a submission. I don't see this fight going the distance. So if that's the case in my mind, they're both like, he can get a knockout or a submission. I think it's going to be a submission. Maybe Krylov gets, rocked a little bit. He shoots a panic takedown, and I think a guillotine happens right away because Spann has a nasty guillotine, and Spann also has 10 first-round submissions, and Krylov's lost 5 times in the first round by submission. So that's going to be my little prediction here. Spann, first round submission. I think it's going to be something like a panic shoot, and then whoop.
Right. We got to though, but with Krylov's submissions, they was all back in early in his career, other than the What's his nuts? Paul Craig one, man.
Oh, Craig, yeah.
But Span does have good submissions, dude. But that's over like Kutalaba and them. I think that like Krylov's so good standing and on the ground.
Well,
Makes it
another
tough.
thing too, I will say is it in Krylov's last fight against Volkan Ozdemir,
Yep.
he got rocked a couple times when he's coming in,
Yeah.
and you can't do that to Span because Span's gonna knock you out. And I don't
Right.
care how durable you are. Krylov's very durable, I will say, but you can't do that to Span. He's gonna knock you out and get the submission or just a knockout.
Yeah. Yeah, MMA gentlemen. Hi, Peter North here, old adult film star, retired, huge UFC fan and ticket holder for fights. Awesome content. Thanks, Peter North. Appreciate you coming out. I used to do a little UFC on the adult film set back in the 80s. Yeah. Thanks, Peter North. Back in the 80s, out there with Royce Gracie and them. What was there? What was Debbie? Debbie Does Dallas. Debbie Does
Classic.
Dishes. Yep. Emmanuel in Space in the 80s. I got Span sub. I can't blame you on that.
I like it.
Span all day. Okay. All right. I think Span gonna shock still in there and get good odds on him. Round one guillotine.
Round one submission is I'm gonna throw like $10. Like I'm not the biggest.
What would you say the odds on that were?
I think it's like plus 900. It's crazy.
Okay. Zach said, got to go against the grain on this one. I think Krylov is going to wrestle hard and heavy and avoid the sub and take Ryan into deep water and drown him and take them sting out of those heavy hands. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Then he wins. 100%.
Yep. Mushroom Philly. What is up? Said, sorry I'm late. We'll watch the replay later. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Everybody check out Mushroom Philly stuff.
It's only $7.50. Sorry.
For the that's still and
first
that's just
sub.
For Span first round sub. That means people is betting it up. But yeah, everybody check out Mushroom Philly stuff, dude. Great stuff on Twitter, on YouTube. I just watched the video right before I got on this of him putting in a bet on Merab Dvalishvili. Might not win, but I like it. He was at the casino putting it in old school style. So I like your style, Mushroom Philly. But everybody check out his stuff. YouTube, Twitter, dude. Great account. So everybody check it out. It's good stuff. And he's a real fan too. He's been watching it forever and knows this stuff, man. Over 1.5. Zach is taking the opposite side. Oh, he's going with the grappling. I
got the under 2.5 in a parlay. So
yeah, I don't think Ryan Span's seen the second round in like 6 fights, has he? I think his last 6 fights have all gone under that first round. A lot of backing but he's also fighting a more durable guy, so that could make sense, man. And if Krylov does come out here with that grappling plan,
Sam Alvey was his last one. He split decision.
A lot of yeah. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no problem, Philly, Mushroom Philly, dude. You're always commenting, helping us out on Twitter. We help you out, man. It's a great community. He's been part of it forever, dude. And plus, man, if you want some character, some crazy wild stuff like I like, dude. Like that's why I love like a Lou and Mushroom, because I'm a crazy person like that too, dude. And I like when everybody comes out, shows that personality and has a great time, dude, and does it right. Cusses out the casinos, cusses the bookies. That's what Mushroom does, man. I like that. Mushroom MMA live tonight at 10 p.m. on YouTube, Eastern, 10 p.m. Eastern, because he's Eastern. So everybody go there. 10 o'clock, you got about an hour and a half. Go over there and check that out, man. Puts on a great show. Wild, man. So definitely check that out for sure. 10 p.m. Thursday nights, man. Mushroom Philly MMA. Well, Mushroom MMA. I know him as Mushroom Philly, but yeah. Mushroom MMA. Euphoria. Yes, sir. Mushroom knows Merab. Yeah, I seen him put the ticket 100 to win 300. Or get 300 back. Mushroom is a legend. Daz. Yeah, Daz knows. Modelo. Johnny K stepping up his beer game. Yeah.
Trying. Getting a lot of flack with the Miller Lights.
Yeah, I know, dude. You had to switch the beer up and stuff. Yeah. All right. Next fight. Men's featherweight, Hikaru Hamos versus Austin Lingo. You start this one.
Yeah, I love Hamos here a lot. I think he's better everywhere. I think he's very well-rounded. Got good striking. He's got some crazy like spinning elbows and all that good stuff. Very good grappling as well if this fight gets to the mat. But Lingo, I mean, he's tough. He's a good solid striker. He can wrestle sometimes. But he hasn't fought in a year and a half. little red flag, not the biggest, but Ramos has just been rejecting up, and he's passing every test, if you want to say, as he's in his fight. So to me, I think Ramos should win this one however he wants to. I think he can win by submission, a knockout, or decision. I will say decision is probably the more likely of the outcomes. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets like a sneaky guillotine choke or something crazy like that. So give me Ramos. I have him in a parlay, and he's one of my most confident picks of the night as well.
Yeah, man. I'm with you there, dude. Ramos has grown up in the UFC. I believe he's only 27 right now, and he's been in the UFC for like 6-7 years. It seems like grown up in the UFC, and he's still 16-4. That's a good record.
Yeah.
Fought tough dudes. Got good wins. Got a couple losses, but they're all to good people. I just like him. Well-rounded. Has good striking. Throws really good spinning stuff. Good Muay Thai, and then he's got good wrestling. Took Bill Algeo down 8 times. He's got good cardio, good toughness. That win over Bill Algeo was really telling for a fight like this because it's not really the same style, but it kind of is. Austin Lingo brings a good pace and good pressure, you know, and Bill Algeo, there's not too many people better than him at bringing a pace and pressure. Like you literally breaks guys like Brito and a lot of guys.
With his cardio, yeah.
Yeah, and he's constantly throwing stuff where Lingo is only throwing boxing. Like he's tough. He's got good hands. He's got decent power. He's got fast hands, but he's really one-dimensional, and he's coming forward at you, throwing them punches, throwing combos, and just real aggressive. And that's what got him beat against Yusuf Zalal, because you're coming forward like that and you get taken down, you know, and countered, taken down, all that. And I think that's what Ricardo Ramos is going to do here. He's going to be able to strike with Austin Lingo, and then he's going to be able to use the wrestling and use the jiu-jitsu. I don't know if he gets him out of there because Lingo is very tough, very durable, but he's just too one-dimensional for me. And I'm taking Ramos, who's fought the way better experienced guy. Like Lingo couldn't even get Jacob Kilburn out of there, you know, and Jacob Kilburn should have never been anywhere near the UFC. So give me Ramos. I'm exactly like you said, dude. I think it's going to be by decision, but he could sneak in a spinning elbow or some crazy shit when Lingo's coming forward recklessly and club and sub him or just knock him out like he did Chavez. So that's why I like Ramos. He's well-rounded, great everywhere. You know, if something happens standing up, he could take it to the ground. So, and I got Ramos in a parlay. I got him at minus 250. I put this in 2 weeks ago with him and Ian Gary.
There you go.
Ian Gary gave me a freaking scare in that first round, but other than that, came back got the win.
It scared me too.
Yep. So now I just need Ramos to get the win on that parlay. I posted that on Twitter and stuff last week, so you know it wouldn't be like this week where I could just be like, I didn't put that in and claim it. So I'll put it in, but yeah, I like it. And like you said too, Lingo hasn't been fighting that much, man. He's only fought I think 2 times in 3 years or something like that.
And he hasn't really been active. I don't know exactly why. I didn't really look into that portion of it, but I mean, his last fight was against Luis Saldana. So
right,
there you go.
Yeah. And he like gassed out. He was winning that fight, and I'm not even that high on Saldana either.
No, he's not that great.
No, any action. Effie says, "Hell yeah, Mushroom! I'm gonna come through." Excellent. See, everybody come here. We meet up. Got the community going. Good people everywhere, dude. Johnny's OnlyFans stuff ain't been coming through lately, but it is what it is. We still got the regular.
You know, it costs money to get those bots to put that shit in there. So
does it? we got 48 live viewers. We need 2 more to hit our goal. We wanted to hit 50 live viewers every show this year, and then next year get up to 100. But appreciate everybody coming out, dude, and supporting and hanging out every weekend. Yeah, Modelo is good. Mushroom, thanks everyone for the support. No problem, dude. Thanks for all the support you do too, Mushroom. Carlos, I wish I could drink, man. Shake my head. Can't do it anymore because of my condition. It's all good. Still got the fire. That's what I'm, Yeah, I'm with you right there.
You can do that.
Further the fight goes, favors Lingo. Ramos needs a finish. Maybe.
I don't know if he needs a finish.
Lingo brings forward pressure and pace for sure. He's tough as fuck, dude. That's about it. He is, he's super tough, but he's just the one. His boxing's good, but Lingo's ground game is suspect. Yeah, Lingo's a bum. It's just going downhill from here. Everyone's good. Where Lingo's all right. He's tough as shit. Lingo's fucking the mailman. He don't do that. Why did Lingo take it? Yeah, he hasn't. He hasn't been fighting. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Mushrooms got Ramos by decision. I forget the Brazilian that H is Ramos. Finally done at work. Glad you guys are still at it. Yeah, man. Thank you for showing up, coming right to us after work. 138 MMA. Check out his YouTube channel too and his Twitter. Puts out good videos on YouTube. Excellent breakdown, excellent information. You can tell that he takes his time and does his tape study, man, and really knows this. So everybody check out 138 MMA. It's good stuff, dude. We got a lot of good cappers that come on here and talk, dude, and a lot of good information on here. Ramos live for the sub. I don't see why not. He's got some good subs in his career, and I don't know what Ling. I know Lingo's more of a boxer, you know, a sprawl and brawl type dude. So Ramos is sneaky, man. Especially some type of club and sub. It's a possibility. What's the line on it? Is it worth it? You know what I mean?
If it's like plus 400 or more, I think it'd be worth it. But yeah, I don't know. I really like the decision personally, but I just can't get off the decision.
Okay. Yeah, Zach said run up the likes. Yep. That's just no, the Pleasure Man breakdown's next. You know, my fights are all out of order. There's
25. So. I almost rather like the knockout. Actually, it's plus 300.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the decision? I'm feeling like in the end.
I'm feeling decision too. 165 plus.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
No. Yeah, we'll get right to that Pleasure Man breakdown. Dude, did you see his damn interview? He goes, yeah,
dude,
when I was younger,
weird, dude.
Bro, he's weird, like, when I was younger, that was real good looking, and all the older people called me Pleasure Boy. And then he was now like,
Pleasure Man.
Like, what did they do to you? Why would they call you Pleasure Boy, man? That doesn't sound good. You know what I mean? Well, who was you pleasuring?
You pleasuring.
What happened? Lingo said injuries in the press conference. Yeah,
okay.
That's no bueno. Maybe Lingo just wrestled for a year and was shocked Gasol or not.
Nah, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, almost by sub only plus 200.
I don't think that's worth it personally.
Right.
I almost rather do the KO. So
okay. Let's get to this one, man. Victor Petrino versus Anton Turkalj. This is gonna be a really good fight, man. You know, Victor Petrino, if you watch his tape, this dude is a savage. He throws bombs at all times. It looks like he's got pretty good offensive wrestling and defensive wrestling and pretty good jiu-jitsu. And if he doesn't, he can just, you know, goon you, because he got put in a triangle in that Contender Series and that shit was locked in, and he just picked the dude up like Rampage Jackson and threw him down.
Yep.
Honestly, if he's got some fights, even that Contender Series fight went later into the second round, he kept that power, was able to get the knockout. He's got really good ground and pound, fast, powerful head kicks. His cardio seems to check out. We haven't seen him, you know, really in like a 3-round war grappling match yet. But Turkalj, man, looked good on the Contender Series. You know, I think he had like 9 takedowns. He was getting pieced up a little bit when they stood up. That dude had really good hands, but he was able to get the win. He showed really good cardio, really good toughness. Took that, didn't get the contract, and he took that short notice fight against Jailton Almeida, came in and took his beating like a man. But I mean,
scrap that fight.
But he was still doing even decent on the ground as far as, you know, getting out of submissions and stuff at first. Took him Almeida, you know, almost the whole first round to get him. But Almeida's a savage, dude. And that dude was short notice, like 5 days short notice, and it was at 220. But he's got pretty good striking. His striking ain't bad. He's a big dude, 6'4", 78-inch reach. He's going to be 2 inches taller, only half an inch of reach, but he's a big dude, man, and big body, and he's got good grappling. And I think that's what he's going to use here. I think he's going to use that grappling to wear down on Petrino. He's going to have to stay, like, on top of his game. Like, you can't never start relaxing with Petrino. He'll put you to sleep. But I just think that Turkalj is going to use a grappling-heavy game. I think he's going to actually get the it's either going to be him by decision or Petrino by TKO in that first round and a half. I'm taking Turkalj. I like the grappler most times, so I'm going to take Turkalj to wear him down with the grappling and get a decision, or maybe even it's like a 3rd round finish or a decision. Who do you got?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, but I'm just on the opposite here. I think Petrino is going to get that knockout. He has power death touch power, if you want to say, and Turkalj's striking defense isn't that great. So he's definitely going to have to use his wrestling and grappling here. And if he doesn't, he's going to get knocked out in the 1st or 2nd round. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like you said, I think Petrino wins wins in round 1 or 2, which could be a bet. Or if you like Turkalal, whatever his name is, round 3 or decision. Those would be like my 2 favorite bets to do, depending on who you like in this fight. Because I think the pick'em is a perfect pick'em. It's like you can go either way, and this is one of those fights where you're like, I don't know, I could see both ways, and I don't blame anybody for going one way or another, but I'm just going to go with the striker over the grappler here. And I think his power is just going to be too much. And I think he's going to get that knockout. I say first round, maybe early second, but I think he's going to get done early. I think he's just too strong, personally.
Okay.
I think he'll stop the takedowns early, and then he's going to get caught. That's just what I think.
Okay. And you got the under, right?
Yeah, I did do the under 2.5, no matter what happens, because I do think Turkalj will get a finish if he doesn't get finished in the first round and a half, let's say.
Right. Cover both sides, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Zach,
I don't think it will go to decision, but if it does, Turkalj will win that fight.
Yeah, I would agree there. Zach, I'm personally on Anton Turkalj. I believe he's going to wrestle his way to victory, and that dude's got a chance.
He has to.
Yeah. He took some big shots on the Contender Series, man. Excuse me. Ramos wins. Yeah, I like that. Vitek, Petrino by KO. I'd retire if I lost to anyone that goes by the pleasure, man. Yeah.
Fair enough.
King Kong begins.
Petrino's not losing.
Yeah. I am betting Anton only because he has experience fighting Almeida, right? And like
very little experience.
But as much as anybody though, but yeah. True. I'm not betting Turkalj because his head is hard. Yeah, he's I don't know if he's like the smartest.
Which head are you talking about, Daz?
Oh shit.
Woo!
Okay. Pleasure, man. Zing. Uh-oh. Zach, I think this fight will play out similar to Turkalj Diaz Dana White Contender Series fight. Very similar opponent, but worse sub defense. So I see a finish for Turkalj. Okay.
I don't think Turkalj has great submissions. He has a good grappling, and I think that's why he couldn't get the finish. So
Samos Delima says Pleasure Man chose his name because Dirk Diggler was taken. Boogie Nights, baby. Greasy Conspiracy, Dana White don't want this guy in the UFC, needed to get jailed in a fight, and now wants him to get the fuck out. Yeah, I mean, anybody that he goes, yeah,
you didn't want him in the Dana White Contender Series. I tell you that. He was not impressed at all.
No. All right, dude. We are getting to a really good fight here, man. Said Nurmagomedov versus Jonathan Martinez. Did I start that last one or you?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I'll let you start.
This is going to be potential fight of the night. I think this is so close when I first broke this down. And as the week was going on, I like Nurmagomedov a little bit more as the days go on. Both guys are very good strikers in their own ways. I think Nurmagomedov is a little bit more flashier. He's got a little bit more finishing ability. Martinez has very good leg kicks. Nurmagomedov, I think, has the grappling advantage as well with the submissions. I don't know if Martinez is going to try to wrestle him down. I don't think that's a good idea for him. I think he needs to keep it on the feet. But Nurmagomedov can definitely grapple. I think out-grapple Martinez if he wants to go that route. And I think he can outstrike him as well. If it's going to be a striking match, though, this is going to be very close. But I just think Nurmagomedov can land the flashier strikes and the more impactful strikes. And we've seen Martinez like dominate a round, and then he gets dropped and loses that round. I think Said can take advantage of that if that happens. So to me, I'm going to go with Nurmagomedov in a very close fight, unless Nurmagomedov gets like a sneaky submission or maybe a sneaky knockout out of nowhere. But I think this fight does go to decision, and Nurmagomedov should win a close 29-28 decision.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good fight. Like the line to me on this is crazy. Like I picked Nurmagomedov, and I think the lines is getting jacked up because like people see that Nurmagomedov name and like think he's gonna like assume he's gonna come out and wrestle Jonathan Martinez, but it's not really what he's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna do that. Jonathan Martinez is wrestling in jiu-jitsu, looked pretty good against Cub Swanson. But dude, the thing, all right, I'm picking Nurmagomedov, and I actually think that he could finish him at some point in this fight, but I would never bet it at that line. I did this breakdown last week sometime. So, like, dude, all the values on Jonathan Martinez here.
Oh yeah.
Said Nurmagomedov has one loss in the UFC, and that was to Hani Barsolas, right? Hani Barsolas, the reason that he beat Said Nurmagomedov was because of leg kicks. Like, and he's not even the craziest leg kicker, but he hurt Said's leg, dude, and that slowed him down. And then, like, he was able to land a couple takedowns where he didn't really take Said down, but he had his back, and Said was posted up on the ground, but Hani had his back. But he was hurting his lead leg because he moves around so much and bounces on that lead leg. And Hani Barcelos was just catching him when he would like go off to the left, crack that lead leg, dude. And he started messing up Nurmagomedov's lead leg. And Jonathan Martinez is 100% going to do that. And Jonathan Martinez is a lefty. So he's going to be kicking right in the inside of that knee, calf. It's going to be a really good fight and a close fight because I believe it's going to be a stand-up fight the whole time. And Jonathan Martinez has really good stand-up, man. I mean, he's really good. Said's really good too. I'm leaning Said. Said could make, I mean, the only thing that's going up, the line going up, I'm just assuming that maybe he is just planning on wrestling somebody in a camp, bet something or something, because like that line's going crazy, dude. The Said Nurmagomedov shouldn't be no more than minus 150, period. Again, in this fight right here,
I would say no more than -2, but even then, that's a stretch, and that's where I got him at with a parlay. But
that's not bad. I mean, for where it's at
it's
now,
not awful, but it's not great either.
Yeah, it's just,
I would never touch it right now, though.
Jonathan Martinez looked phenomenal. I know it's an old Cub Swanson and all that, but like if this stays a standing fight the whole time, like I think it's gonna do, it's going to be a close ass fight. And I'm telling you, them freaking Jonathan Martinez leg kicks are going to add up because Said moves around so much. I'm telling you, and he's in a karate stance, you know, basically like a long and if you bet Said and when they come out and in the first like say 3-4 minutes, you start like Martinez already landed 5 or 6 kicks, you're gonna be like, oh fuck, man. Because Said, I'm telling you, if you watch the Hani Barcelos,
he's gonna have to wrestle if that's the case.
Yeah, and he might be able to do that. And Martinez sometimes slows down, but we'll see, man. Dave Weston.
I like both guys. Both guys are really good. It's tough to pick like one that you to win because you like them both.
Yeah, Martinez top 5 kicker in the UFC. I agree with that, man. His leg kicks, head kicks are fast, they're powerful, and he throws a lot of them. That's the only another gripe I have. Martinez suspect chin a little bit, seen him drop, seen him hurt a lot. And then low output sometimes. He can be low output, but this fight's gonna be good, dude.
That's a good point by Vitek. I forgot about the Russian tax.
Yeah.
You gotta pay the Russian tax.
And it's like maybe people not knowing as much, seeing Nurmagomedov, oh, he's gonna grapple him, because I don't think that's how this is gonna go down. He's a dag fighter.
No.
He's the one out of the striking with like what's his name, dude? The fucking Ankalaev and them dudes.
I mean, he might have to wrestle, or maybe if the opportunity presents itself, he will. But it's gonna be mainly on the feet for sure.
But he's more dangerous. He's more well-rounded. So as far as we know, we haven't seen him use wrestling. I've never seen him use wrestling in the UFC.
He's like defensive wrestling, and he gets those submissions that way. So it's not like he's getting the wrestling, taking the people down, working for like a head and arm choke. He gets guillotine chokes just from people trying to take him down. So
yeah, Dave said Martinez got the grit. King Kong said, wow, Said versus Jonathan is going to be this is going to be fun to watch. As an MMA fan, I love both. Yep, this is going to be technical, good fight. Zach says Said Nurmagomedov, or he's the better all-around fighter. Dude's dangerous too. Yep.
Yeah, I think he's a little more dangerous as well.
Yeah. How many times does Said do some spinny shit? Probably a lot, especially if this stays standing the whole time. He's got some good. I mean, he finished Ricardo Ramos with some nice spinny shit. But yeah, man, this can be a good one. Christ Flair, what is up? He said this one is not to bet on. Yeah, I've been bet on it, man. I think
now it's dog or pass.
It's making me want to bet John, but like, I think he's like plus 225 or 215. I seen one. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's like 200 range. Yeah.
Christ said, what up, guys? What's up? Appreciate you coming out as always and hanging out and supporting. Jumbo Loco in the house. What is up? Said, hey guys, late as always, but hopefully still in time for some good breakdowns. Right in time for the co-main and main event. So we appreciate you coming out, Jumbo, hanging out. Manny, Saeed averages 0.5 takedowns per fight. People think he can wrestle because of that last name. Exactly.
Probably.
Exactly. Ryan, wish Saeed said you cut Crocker Manov didn't get cut. Man's a savage. He was
Yeah, I don't know
Saeed.
why he did.
I don't know. I don't know if I like his attitude. He was on a live, and then I got on his live on Instagram, and I was like, man, we should do an interview. Back when I was thought I had some time to do it. He was like $500 or something. I'm like, what? Like, you fucking just beat Trevor Jones, bro. You want $500 for fucking? Like, you better get you a ranked name. Now he's fucking Titan FC or something.
I hear you. I don't think he should have got cut though. But
no, he's a good fighter, excellent fighter, but maybe just kind of
kind of a douche.
Yeah. CJ, love Saeed here. He's got the dog in him. Yeah, this is gonna be such a good fight. Daz wanted to bet splits on Martinez and Saeed, but waiting. That's a good angle. This could be a really close fight, man.
Yep.
Usman Nurmagomedov fighting Benson Henderson for the belt. They're disrespecting the shit out of Benson too. I know he's older, he's been beat, but man, he's a vet, and he doesn't get really dog.
It's going to decision. I will say that it's going to decision. I don't think he's going to get submitted or knocked out. Benson, if he loses, no way.
Yep, super tough. Co-main event time. Alexander Volkov. We got the Alexanders. We got the Ovs. It's all here, man. Alexander Volkov versus Alexander
Roman versus Volk.
Yep. Dude, this is gonna be a good fight, man. Obviously, you got the wrestler, the behemoth, and Alexander Romanov, and then you got Alexander Volkov, who's just a giant. Volkov, excellent kickboxing, man. Powerful, power hands. Showed you with Rosenstruck, still got it. Showed you against Alistair Overeem. He's a beast in the small cage, dude. I bet the over 1.5 in him versus Alistair Overeem. And then he ended up beating the brakes off of Overeem and finished in like 10 seconds before it went over. He can be taken down, but it's not easy to take him down. Like in this fight, it's kind of funny to me. Everybody comparing like, well, Tom Aspinall took fucking Volkov down and then he submitted him. So that's what Romanov's going to do. But he waited, and shot in fucking perfectly timed double leg takedowns. And he's super fast, super explosive, super big, 6'5". Tom Aspinall is a big dude. And he was just timing them takedowns. Like as soon as they would start doing exchanges, he was shooting in under the punches, timing it perfect. That's not how Romanov fights. Romanov comes up to you. He's going to pull you against the cage. He's going to try to put his arms around you and pick you up and slam you like King Kong, dude. And then he's got 3 of them in him, and then he's done for the night. You know what I mean? He packs it in my opinion. He's going to have trouble picking up the 6'7" dude and just getting him off them table legs. You know what I mean? Because like I said, he's not shooting double legs. He's not shooting ankle picks. He has to grab you, pick you up, slam you. He's a freestyle wrestler. I'm just not convinced with him. You already know, dude. I bet Tybura last time against him. I'm not convinced this dude's all that good. He doesn't have any good wins in the UFC. Juan Espino was on his way to beating him if he wouldn't have freaking went out from the nut shot. You know what I mean? Tybura, to me, he beat him. I went and rewatched that fight, and everybody's calling for the 10-8 in the first round. Like he did, like he never hurt him though. And not like a 10-8, dude. I need you to rock somebody, get down, almost choke him out, and then punch him in the fucking face. And like the dude, you know what I mean? Blood everywhere. Like he landed 26 significant strikes in the first round, right? He took him down. And then at one point for about 15, 20 seconds, like Dricus du Plessis did to Darren Till, took off on him up against the cage. But at no point was like Tybura going down, almost going out. He was just stuck trying to get up. But I'm not impressed with Romanov. He doesn't have no good wins in his career. He's a wrestler with very little gas. Volkov, dude, he was able to get up from Curtis Blades a whole bunch. I think Curtis Blades is way better than Romanov. I think Volkov gets this win. I think that Romanov maybe gets 1 or 2 slams on Volkov, you know, and Volkov gets back up. And then I just think that Volkov's going to be able to smash him at some point in this fight. You've seen him. He stopped 16 takedowns against Tybura. He's got good takedown defense. Like I said, the Tom Aspinall is so athletic, big, and then the key lock he put him in, that's a different level of black belt too. I'm not that impressed with Romanov, dude. Give me Volkov, man. I missed the line. I got him at -105. I thought people was going to bet it the other way because I'm not betting on the heavyweight Terrence McKinney, dude. I'm done betting on people that got one round of gas. And if they don't get you out in the first fucking round, they're out there looking stupid. And then I'm looking stupid going, fuck. They didn't get him out in the first round. Damn, I had 5 minutes. And you know what I mean? I'm done with that. Volkov is enough of a veteran to be able to get this done. And like I said, the way that Romanov wrestles body lock takedowns, it's hard to grab a 6'7" dude and just pick him up and throw him because they're legs, dude. He just puts his leg over here. Now it's like taking a table down. You know what I mean? And there's just somewhere everywhere. So give me Volkov. This would be our Sakai fight. Who you got?
No, I agree with everything you said. I'm not going to lie. But I really thought going into the tape, I already had my mind set. I'm like, Volkov is probably going to be the pick. I'll admit it. I think he's going to do it.
Attaboy.
But then I'm looking at the tape, looking at it, and I'm like,
at that shit. Chase.
I'm like, I really think Romanov can pull this off. But here, like you said, this is the only way he's going to be able to do it. He needs to get that takedown early. He needs to go to work and get a submission. That's it. Do I think he could do it? Yes, I do. Because he's done it before. Granted, against lower level people, but Volkov against wrestlers can be taken down. Now, Tybura is very well rounded, but he's not known to be a wrestler. And a lot of his a lot of his takedowns were later in the fight when he was gassed. I mean, he was pushing forward and trying, but he had nothing. He couldn't get those takedowns against that big 6'7" guy. There's no way. Which is those count as, defensive stuff, takedowns, whatever you want to say they are. So you got to take that with a grain of salt. But if I don't want to compare, but I already got almost someone freaking blew up my freaking comments when I tried to do this. But I'm just saying, with good wrestlers like Blades, and Aspinall has good wrestling as well. I'm not comparing the two. Right. I think Romanov can do something like that where he times it correctly because he's explosive early.
Yeah,
he can get the takedown. And if he can get the mount in a good position, or not even a full mount, but just a good position on the mat, I think he can get the submission. Whether it's like a forearm choke, whatever he likes to do, whether it's a head and arm choke, however he wants to do it. That's the way he wins this. I'm going to say he does do it early because that's his only way he's going to be able to win. Maybe first round or early second. If not, Volkov is going to win decision, I think, because Romanov is pretty tough. I don't think he's going to be able to knock him out. And Volkov's not known for the biggest knockout guy either. So going to go Romanov here. My gut just tells me Romanov. I don't know why. Right. And I'm just, like I said, watching the wrestlers against Volkov just has me worried more so than I thought. And Romanov's a very good wrestler. I mean, he's a top 4 wrestler in the heavyweight division. So, I would say.
Right, but Vandera went almost 2 whole rounds with him. He choked Vandera out like 4 minutes, 6 seconds in a second.
He still got that finish. Vandera's a beast.
Yeah, but this to me is another levels thing where it's like Romanov has only beaten bums. And Volkov has never fought a bum in his whole UFC career. He's probably got 9 fights in the UFC and he ain't fought. Everybody he's fought has probably been in the top 10 at one point in their career. And he's seen it all. Walt Harris has been up there. I mean,
Harris. If he's top 10, that's how bad the heavyweight division is. So you can't really judge who's in the top 10 of the heavyweight division.
One of them. Now name the rest of them. You pick the one, the one fight
you
that
said
was
everyone.
Large. Pretty much. Walt Harris has been up there, though. Walt Harris went on like a 4-fight win streak. He knocked out Sergey Spivak and a bunch of people in a row.
Garbage.
He's beat way more better people than Romanov. Romanov's record is Chase Sherman. Romanov's beat Chase Sherman, Vandera, Marcos Rogerio de Lima, and Rocky Martinez. I don't even got to look down to see this.
The only win, the Tybura win. Okay, there it is.
Alistair Overeem.
Alistair Overeem is 47 years old, looking like
when he fought him was a good time. And what about Jaron Zeno Rosenstruck? He just knocked him out. Rosenstruck was
because you can pressure that guy and he'll crack. Romanov would do the same thing. Knock him out, but he would take him down and submit him immediately.
No, Rosenstruck would beat up Alexander. Rosenstruck would beat up.
No.
Yeah, he's surviving that first round. Nobody's ever taken Rosenstruck down and just choked him.
He's 80% going to win that fight if he does.
Romanov?
Yeah. No, Volkov. If Volkov survives the first round, he's gonna win. He's got 80% chance to win the rest
So
of that fight.
think that, and then Volkov, you think Romanov, like Volkov, 45 fights, you think Romanov is just gonna come out, take him down, and submit him?
He could. I think he could.
Let's see what we got. Let's see
Listen,
what we got.
I don't want to compare again, but I'm just gonna say it. Aspinall laid out the blueprint.
You know what Aspinall would do to Romanov?
Destroy him. I know. I'm not trying to compare. This is like apples and oranges, but I'm saying there's a blueprint to beat Volkov. Romanov can do it. Maybe not as swiftly and gracefully as Aspinall did, but maybe more.
Hey, if you watch that,
rugged and power.
I had Aspinall. I just watched that the other day, and I was shocked. He dropped Aspinall for a second, which was fucking weird because Aspinall took him down. See, Aspinall took him down and put a beating on him, right? Put a beating on Volkov, bloodied him up, hit him with a bunch of elbows and stuff. But then Volkov got up and they started striking. And see, like, that's even where it's different. Where if this stays standing, Volkov is going to knock Romanov out because Tybura is not dangerous standing. So even when Romanov gassed out, Tybura beat him standing, but he's not dangerous, dude. Volkov's dangerous. Like, he knocks people out. Long punches, small cage.
Volkov does slow down as the fight goes on too, so I don't see a knockout actually at all. I think he'll win by decision.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
That's just me. I mean, I could be wrong.
It's tough when you pick them dudes.
I've been wrong numerous times.
It's tough when you got the dude that's only beat Vandera, fucking Chase Sherman, Rocky Martinez, and then we were like, he's just gonna
don't forget about Lima.
Yeah. Walt Harris give him a taste of the beat.
Hear me out. This is Romanov's toughest test yet. Let's be honest.
Oh, by far. That's why I'm saying he lost to Tybura, and then they're like, all right, we'll give you another step up. But it doesn't make sense.
But there is a way to beat Volkov, and Romanov can do it. I'm not saying
but there's a way to beat Romanov.
But I think he is. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's got to survive. Survive the early onslaught of takedowns, and you're probably going to win. Can he do that is the question.
I just need to see him fighting for underhooks. That's all I need in my life. That's all I need.
Then you're good.
Yeah, and plus, what happens if he comes out and just flatlines Romanov in the first minute with some big punches?
I'd be shocked. Volkov does not. I don't think he has that depth touch.
What? Oh, he's got that touch. All right, let's see. BC Dave, sup, MMA homies. Hit the fucking like button. Yes, we got 49 people in here. Appreciate you, Dave. 926, right? Is the fight Tapology group? I believe it's 926.
I gotta look it up.
Everybody, if you want to join a cool Tapology group, dude, with all those cappers in it, join that. It's 926, and he'll send him a request. He'll let you in. BC Day is a great dude, though. Yippee ki howdy, fellas. What is up, bro? Appreciate you coming out. 10-8 in that fight. Debatable. Manny, MMA Fight Club. Thank you for the freaking dono. Starting a bidding war. Anybody more than 2. Okay. I like your style, Manny. I like that. VTech. Appreciate that so much, though, Manny, for real. VTech. Romanov is going to throw that telephone pool of a human around for the first round. I like that. I like that.
You will. I think you will.
My gut says bet Romanov, but my head says just enjoy the fight because this is much closer.
Yeah,
than many people think.
The only bet that I have is this fight doesn't go the distance. Now I know I just said Volkov will win a decision, but my gut says someone's getting finished.
Yeah, I think, dude, in that small. I mean, Romanov is going to throw it. Yeah. Love the Volkov look. Love it, man. I bet him. I missed the line. I bet him at -105, man. I thought it was going the other way. I'm not gonna lie. Yippee ki it's hard to bet against a talent like Volkov. Proven talent. Dude, Manny. What the heck? Johnny's that's like $10 worth of flash right there. All right. Manny knows how
for free, guys. Free.
That was for everybody. I didn't even ask him for that one. Christ Flair. I'm not trying to bet against a wrestler that can just lay and pray when he gets tough. Yeah.
He doesn't lay and pray. He works. He's active.
He gasses himself out. He works too hard. He does stupid freaking slams. He picks people
That's
up
how he
over there.
gasses himself out.
Exactly, and he can't not. And
I
I
don't
know
think he's gonna do it this fight though. He can't. He
it's so hard.
did it in his last fight. He's not gonna do it again. There's
It's
no
a
way.
style though. He's a bulldozer, dude. But here's another thing that I can tell you. I forgot to. He's gonna gas out because he's gonna have to fucking panic wrestle. Because I'm telling you, in that small cage, dude, Volkov's got an 80-inch reach. Like Romanov's a smaller heavyweight anyway, 6'2", 75-inch reach. Volkov throws hammers, dude. I'm telling you, he's not going to be able to stand with Volkov. It's not the same as Marcin Tybura.
So like, that's why he's gonna shoot for takedowns.
And then if that doesn't work and he's panicked, man, Volkov stopped Tybura's first takedown in the first round in the first fight and actually reversed it and got on top of him. So I don't know, man. We'll see. A scary fight.
Listen,
Romanov
I'm not
Robert.
rooting against your bet. I never root against anyone's bets.
Feels like
I don't even have the only bet I have is the fight doesn't go to distance. We're good.
Okay. I like that. Let's go Volkov then in a second. Ryan Jordan, $4 tip, bro. I see you MMA Fight Club. We appreciate you, Ryan, always coming out and then freaking dropping the dono. Manny says, who has 5 on it? Drop a 5 dono and I'll match it with a 10 dono. Okay. When we was arguing, they was getting busy in here when we was debating.
I know we're doing our May Sakai fight.
We are, yeah. Sicky is in the building. Another day of John Jones being the heavyweight champ. Let's go, baby. Congrats on that, Sicky.
I'm so glad he won for you, Sicky.
Yep. Congrats on that.
I was worried. I was worried for you.
And but congrats. You talked a lot of crap. Apparently still are. Congratulations, Sicky. Everybody check out Sicky on Twitter too. And YouTube. But Sicky does MMA. Check it out, man. Great accent, good information, man. Great accent, even better information.
It is. There it is.
This is the Kai versus Mays breakdown all over again. Yeah, we went in it. We went
make it interesting for everyone.
Volkov by 3rd round, ground and pound. Okay, now I like that.
Ooh.
I like that. Any action? FE says I linked the small cage helps Romanov big time
Good.
for that first round. MMA Fight Club with another dono, $5. He said, "I'll see your 4 and raise you $1, sir." Dude, these guys are getting busy.
We're going.
Getting busy. Zach, this fight goes the distance all day. That's super confident, which is okay. Romanov isn't the best finisher, but I also don't think he's going to gas hard as he did in Colorado. Okay,
that's true. Forgot about that. It was at elevation.
Yeah, but what about Espino? That wasn't at elevation. And he
guy's nut hit. He gassed
right after his lungs was hurting him more than them nuts. That's for sure.
Dude couldn't stand. You see him? Couldn't stand.
Couldn't do it. And he
couldn't do it.
It wasn't even a real.
They didn't fight for like 3 years after that.
Got better. Got skinny. That's what I think he was. I think he should have stayed the big like Hulk that he was, like he was just a big wide dude. And like, I think you should stay that way in the heavyweight division. For sure. Effie said before the Tom fight, I believe only 2 people have ever taken Volkov down. And because like Blades dude's wrestling's phenomenal. And then he put on a bunch of weight after that, which helped him stay up. When he fought Blades, he was always like 235. Now he's like 250. So
here's the thing though, like there's no wrestlers in the heavyweight division. There's like 2, 3. So no one's going to take down Volkov because there's no wrestlers. Unless he's fighting him, which is Blades.
Aspinall. No, Tybura's a wrestler, dude. That's Tybura does.
Wrestler.
Dude, he out-wrestles everybody. He out-wrestles Sergey Spivak. He out-wrestled Sergey. His whole career he's a jiu-jitsu black belt. He's got decent striking, but like he's a wrestler.
He's very well-rounded.
Yeah, and it's like
not a wrestler though.
He stopped 16 takedowns.
Oh shit! Sorry.
All right, we got Aspinall's a boxer, took him down. But Aspinall's a black belt jiu-jitsu and is a good wrestler too. But yeah,
Aspinall's a monster too.
He timed it so good. But yes, dude, I'm so mad that Aspinall's knee blew out, bro.
I know, dude. Do you remember the line?
Not even for the bet either, but just for the fact that he's so good, dude. Like, I know he's so good.
I'm just talking about both. I love Tom Aspinall.
Tajik Bey, brother. Appreciate you coming out. The GOAT of MMA with a freaking $19.99 donation. Good luck Saturday. Good luck to you, Tajik Bey.
Yes, sir.
He picked Alexa Grasso. He picked Alexa Grasso. He did a big parlay and
confident as well too. He was not messing around. I was like, okay.
I picked her.
Look what happened.
And it hit. and it hit. And that was the GOAT of MMA, dude. Everybody check Tajik Bey out on Twitter because just awesome dude, knows his fighting stuff, takes his time, obviously puts his time in. So if you're not already following him, definitely follow him. Thank you for the big dono, as always. Is always coming through helping out. So that's freaking awesome, man. Ray, I got Romanov.
Damn.
Okay. Euphoria, Tajik, go. Yep. See, he knows. Everybody knows Tajik. Don't know love. What the heck? So much money. Yeah, dude.
Raining.
That is
it's
awesome.
raining.
We came through for you. Yep. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, Somos de Lima, $5. Sign the pleasure, man. Appreciate the dono,
Do
dude.
I have to switch my pick now?
Yeah. Yep. Hey, man, appreciate that. Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome. It's freaking cool. I don't even know what to say at this point. Well done, Tajik Bey. Yeah. And everybody, man, everybody hanging out with us, especially we've been here for over 2 hours and still chilling. Espinal's at MMA, full Arsenal. Yes. And he for a 6'5" dude. Yeah. Because dude. And I got a lot of his autographed rookies because I believe in. I've been buying them since he's been hurt because he can still come back. And he's been looking good. I seen on his Instagram, he's got like a damn near 6-pack. Romanov is going to dominate Volkov, love Jones, like Jones did with Gane. I hope not, Ray. I hope not.
That'd be a something.
Yeah, any action, definitely. It's 9:22 right
you were in it.
Or 9:26. Yeah. Get in there, Effie. Dude, Saba's gonna win. I know Manny's in there. Manny with the $20 freaking dono. Hey, and you started the whole dono train, man. I appreciate you, Manny. You're the man. Manny's the man for doing that. Best voice in the game. Can't wait. I can't wait to do some more big shows, man, and have everybody on hanging out. But appreciate that. Yeah.
The best time we all can just chill,
hang out. Yep. And just actually have the live arguments. We should have did it for the Sakai Bays. Oh, I would have been talking so much crap. I would have been talking.
Yeah, I would just left.
The John's like, oh, work's calling. I got to bounce.
Yeah. Oh shit, guys.
Yep. Right here, BC Dave's Tapology Group 926. It is Murderers Row, and it's fun, dude. Get in there. That's the only group or thing I do on Tapology or anything. So get in there and let's have some fun and come on here and talk some crap when you win, man. Saba, BC Dave Saba was on here earlier, rubbing it in our face. He had another win, man. Hate to be cliche, strength of schedule matters, but styles make fights. I'm with Johnny. That's true.
I'm saying. It's all I'm saying.
But if Romanov was proven like blades, and I knew that cardio was there, guess who's picking Romanov? This guy. 100%. But like until
you liked wrestlers, Cody.
I do, but I'm a proven guy too. And like prove it. Just proving that you can beat Chase Sherman and Bandera and Brokey, De Lima.
Very convincingly though.
Like what would Volkov do to them boys?
Third round decision.
No, do you see what he did to Rosenstruck? And that's a beast. CJ, sign me up. Sign me up with WWE betting, guaranteed results or your money back. He knows his stuff, dude. I'm telling you. Cody put all the money that got donated on Merab. Oh, we're getting to that right now. Cody got UFC 285 money back. Yeah. I mean, well, if we're going to be real, they got a little bit of their Vegas 70 money back because I won 965 the week before. We're going to keep it 50-50. All right, Pink Floyd. Oh, $6 dono. Yeah, he said, way to ruin the fun game, Tajik. Nah, hey, Pink Floyd. Hey, any donation is awesome, dude, and that's amazing.
We don't expect it, guys, but we always appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing. It feels awesome. It feels like a bunch of hard work is worth it. MMA Fight Club 21, going once, going twice. One of you can do it. 21 for the boys. Donos to these guys. Give your good gambling juju. Yeah, that's give it in, give it back. Yes, pay it forward. Pink Floyd, much love for the dono, brother. Yeah, Pink Floyd, appreciate that. Zach Milken, we need to start a Volkov versus Gane petition if Volkov wins. That they fought before. It's a pretty good fight.
Yeah,
we just should have wrestled him. Apparently, Gane is. I just found out Merab and my brother have the same tattoo artist. Oh, I seen Merab. I like that tattoo he got on his chest. The Georgian. Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
That's why I was like, whoa,
99.99, dude. Holy crap, Tajik Bey. Dude.
appreciate it.
That's why you're the GOAT of MMA and the GOAT of dang, man. What the heck?
I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
Dang, dude. I don't know how to do it to make this stay up, you know, and be like, freaking, that is awesome. That's the biggest donation we've ever got, dude. And
oh yeah,
dang, thank you, everybody. Dang,
I appreciate
man.
it. I don't know what to say.
We got this is that Grasso money right here. Appreciate. I should have listened, dude. And I swear to God, that's why I remember that, because when I seen it, I'm like, yes, when I seen it, I'm like, dang, I'm like, Tajik's on Grasso. And he was confident because he had, you know, you do the levels parlay. That was in the first one. And he had a parlay with somebody else. Yeah.
That's Grasso money.
Yes. And so that's why he's the GOAT, though, picking stuff like that, man. In my Jerry Maguire voice, show me the money. If you can't donate, it's cool. Liking and subscribing are just as important. Yeah. And hanging out, man, is the biggest thing, dude. It's fun. It makes us do that. If not, we'd be here just talking to ourselves, man. We'd probably still do it. King Kong all day. He owes me money from the last fight. Okay.
Yeah.
It could have been a draw, but I had that plus 360 on him.
That was a great bet, though.
Yeah. Well, I just seen it because Tybor's got good wrestling, dude, and like defensive wrestling and being that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. But yeah. Yes, sir, Tajik. Yeah, man.
Holy,
it's crazy. Yeah. MMA Fight Club. Yep, we got the mic. Bet it all on Marab, Cody. Youth is on Marab big. Tajik Bey is rich. He's awesome, is what he is. What? Oh my God. You said what the heck?
Crazy.
Dude. Are you serious? That's freaking nuts. We never had nothing like this happen. That is crazy. That's like
That's crazy.
Tajik Bey's the man. I gotta leave that up. Dude. That is awesome, damn man. I now really don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm all hot and shit, dude.
I know. Like,
follow Tajik, sharp guy for real. Yeah, like
100%,
like I said, man. Nobody was on Grasso last week. Nobody. Tajik Bey with the man. Yeah. Go Grateful Dude. Go. Time to make that bank. Yep. Romanov 100. All right, Carlos. I know I watched Carlos' video. He was on, he was again on Gravely and Romanov. So I had to let him know. You guys need to do it. You want to do we can do a shoey bet on this one. You want to do a shoey bet?
Ooh.
Romanov. You got the favorite. I'll do it. I'm down for a shoey bet. You want to our first?
I'll think about it by the end of the show. I'll let you know.
Okay, because this would be our first one ever. Yep, Tajik. So I'll do a shoey bet, man. And I got OCD about cleaning and stuff, dude. Like I said though, Tajik Bey did a shoey.
You have a bet on this fight too. I mean, you're gonna lose twice. I don't want you to lose twice.
True that. We might have to pick it because then I'll be like, man, I'll be mad. Did you see Tajik Bey do his shoey? He did it. He had lost a shoey bet. Dude, smoothest shoey ever. There's nothing spilled, dude.
There's a few people that have like the smoothest shoeys I've ever seen in my life. I know one was Couch Warrior.
He did a smooth one.
Okay. Couch Warrior did a smooth one too. I was like, dang, you didn't like nothing. Like it was like a freaking
smooth. I don't know what shoe I'd do it in. Ugh, but I mean, I'm down. We'd do some bets. These donations are crazy. This is awesome, guys. The best chat on YouTube. Thank you, Zach. That's what we try. Like we said, that's what we try to do, dude. And that's why we'll put it out on Twitter. If you come here and talk, dude, all we want to do is
try to get to everyone's.
Yeah.
Try to. Because everyone wants to be heard.
Right. And you guys have you already heard our breakdowns. And like when we made this show, like my biggest thing was when I would go to shows before I started mine and listen to people. And most people would shout you out and at least say, hey man, thanks for coming out. But like there was a couple of shows, I don't go visit them shows no more. Like when you comment, and then they never put nothing up.
Same thing.
Never no shout out. Then I don't like, cause that's what I'm here for. I know we know our MMA and stuff. We just like to have a good time, man. And yeah, dude. So coming out and just talking with us is cool. And it's a good time. These donations are crazy. Yeah, man. Tajik Bey, do you have an Instagram? No, but the Twitter, man, hit the Twitter up. He deserves to have a ton of followers because he's one of the biggest supporters in the whole community. You already see. Volkov has
Support.
brass knuckles in his hands against Rose, but I don't think Romanov would just stand there and be hit. He'll shoot. He's going to have to. Soon my time will come. Yep. Laura Sanko wants some Modelo. I want some Laura. I want my girlfriend's out there. I think she can hear me, but I'd take some Sanko. Door busts open. You see this bottle off my head. You can have some Modelo there. Dirty Reds. The massive height advantage for Volkov scares me a bit, but I'm on Romanov to wrestle, and Matt returned his way to a win. Somos, man, another dono, dude. I forgot the Foley. I started talking about my girlfriend hit me and really thought about it. But thank you so much, man, for the dono, dude. Cheers to that.
Appreciate it, man.
Modelo. Dirty Reg, that massive height, yeah. Tajik is the MVP of the chat. Are you freaking kidding me? What?
Dude, it's insane,
dude. That is, it's not even necessary, but it's literally the best thing that's ever happened in the whole freaking 2 years.
That's awesome,
like man. We've been doing this, dude. You're the man, Tajik Bey. You are the man. Everybody, dude.
Goat.
You already see the GOAT. That's why he is the GOAT. And that's why, like I said, man, go to Twitter and follow him. Because if you want free money too, go look at his picks every week and you will get free money.
He gives it to you all day.
The first time that I seen Tajik was on Brady's show, one of them shows, and he it was, I believe it was Johnny Walker versus Thiago Santos. And he said that he had a dream that it went over, and that was when it was the under was 1.5, and everybody thought, I believe it was that fight. It was that I believe there's one more kind of like that, but I believe it was Santos versus Johnny Walker, and he picked the over, like 4.5 fight goes decision. It went to this, and nobody was on that. So that was the first time I'm like, who's this dude? And then because when it hit, I'm like, what? I'm like, who's this dude, man? So, dude, you know, you're
biggest donation by far.
This show's freaking crazy. Like literally, I'm freaking hot, sweaty, dude.
Awesome.
That's amazing, dude. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit. No. Last episode, was brought to you by the Solar Word, and this is the Tajik Bey show. Hey, brought to you by Tajik Bey and Manny from MMA Fight Club.
Yes, everyone who donated.
And everybody that shows up, dude. It's everybody's show, but man. Yeah, dude. Viva Mexico, man. They're taking over in the UFC. They're the new African fighters. You know how they had.
I will say this though: the USA has 3 champions, legit, like undisputed champions.
Yeah, they do.
Now,
yeah,
we're back. Back to number 1.
Tajik is this week's chat GOAT. Yes, man, the man, dude. That's why that's why the chat's cool as hell too. Giving them shout outs and being cool as hell instead of just, man, that's crazy. You guys deserve all the love. You guys are the best MMA live chat in the game. Appreciate you, Christ Flare. That's what we want to hear. Like when we started this show, we literally talked about it and was like, we just want to be, it's literally here to talk. I know we go long and stuff, but it's literally here to talk and let everybody
for everyone. Like this is just for everybody and for us to have fun. And like, it's like like I said before, we're all just talking like in the garage, just having fun with beer, like talking MMA, all of us. This is how I take it. So if it goes long, it goes long.
Everybody else that I talk MMA to with, I can tell they don't care. At work, my friends back home, the couple of them watching, but I get so hyped up. And it's just like when somebody else talks about something you have no interest and you're just like if somebody working on a car or something, for my brain don't work. But I feel like everybody in the world that I start like, my girlfriend's little brother asked me the other day, he's on the phone talking to my girlfriend, and she's like, hey, Cody wants to know who's going to win out of Gane and Jones. I'm like, well, dude, I do a 10-minute breakdown. She's like, he doesn't care that much. I'm like,
he just wants you to say the person. That's it.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. But man, Dad said I'd roll on the fuck floor. So much fun waiting for Cody. Because I'm not looking over there too. I look at Johnny and then I go down one by one and then. Yeah, bro, this is crazy.
I look every once in a while. I'm like, oh,
yeah. It's nice to see guys who deserve to get donations actually getting them. I'm happy for you guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man.
Crazy show. Should parlay? If one of each loses, it's a void. Figure something out. Should we bet for real? Yeah, Dad's agree.
We'll have to do one for the show. since
Yeah.
everyone's being so awesome and donating and
Then let's do it. Let's do it. Volkov, Romanov, even though I got the dog. So I think you got to do 2.
Are you comfortable losing twice if you lose?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be salty, but I'm a man of my word. Yeah, no,
All
we'll do
right.
it. We'll do it. You
All
guys
right.
seen it
You
here,
heard it
man.
here. You heard it here.
We got it here. First shoey bet.
I have a weird feeling now that I'm going to lose.
I hope so. I'm glad you're weirdly
I'm
confident you're gonna
2-0.
lose.
I'm 2-0 on
Are
shoey
you?
bets now.
And I'm 1-0.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 1-0-1 because me and Dale tied
Oh.
on the
See, me and
crew one.
Epi have a shoey bet with Izzy versus Pereira.
You guys gonna rematch it for the next one? Or you
No,
got
for
it
this
for
one
this
coming
one?
up. We didn't
For
this one coming up.
Johnny 2 Gay
That's
gonna
what
take a shoey. Oh, that's for that. Okay.
Yeah. I got Pereira again.
Yes, the
It
goat.
happened.
They're gonna be putting clips of me up there on freaking YouTube, me seeing that donation, like, what the heck? Yeah, dude. I'm still in shock. Yeah, I see you guys noticing all the comments. That's what's up. Yeah, man. It'd come here and be noticed. Like I said, it made me mad when I would go on other shows and they never would shout you out or say anything. I'll be drinking some Modelo's during the fight card, Tajik.
Love it.
Hey,
Me too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have me a couple drinks. I'm gonna be at my buddy's house back home. I'm gonna have me a couple drinks, have a good time, do that show, Brady's show from there and stuff. Boys need to put out that kind of money. Johnny, break open mom's roll top desk and let's see you do a lie to that fight. Yeah. Get through
Let me get some money behind here where, my
There's
mom's holding money.
Little mirror.
My grandma's money.
Tajik, no, thank you, brother, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
For real, dude.
That's awesome.
Best, dude. Yeah, like seriously, that's the coolest thing that's ever happened on our show. So I'd put it that way, 100%. It's the coolest thing ever, man. Tajik, if you want to send me a message, I got some shirts and stuff from FaceMeetFist and some other stuff, man. You let me know. I'll send you some shirts for sure, dude. No problem. And I'll get you some stuff sent straight to your house from him. So hit me up, Tajik. I got you. Ryan Jordan, Shafiq, y'all the best still. Appreciate you and hanging out every night, Shafiq. Zero toxicity, good energy, more money. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like the best part. Our comments, the comment section is always just cool people really having a good time, building each other up, talking about whatever. And that's why this show is going to be big. We're going to keep doing it. And hopefully in 10 years, man, 5 years, it's just huge. And everybody comes here. This is the party spot. This is the spot to come have a great time.
Thursday night parlay.
Yep. Toilet face. Last week, I've got Shavkat Rakhmonov submission and round 3 because someone here said that plus 1,900, the biggest win ever. Bro, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Plus 1,900. Excellent hit, toilet face. Good for having the stones to do that, man. That's good stuff, dude. I feel you on that, Cody, when you're dropping knowledge and nobody cares about it. But yeah, and it takes a while. You got to drop that knowledge for a long time in this community. It's how I felt when I started like your YouTube channel, man. I was killing it like the first 10 weeks. And like you're getting like 60 views and this and that, but you just got to keep doing it. Got to keep doing it. Got to keep doing it. And eventually
keep grinding.
Put the time in. And when people after a while, they see that they know you put the work in, win or lose, man, you're going to get it. And you put the work in every week, Carlos. Don't give it time. I think you've been doing it a couple weeks or a couple months, 3-4 months. You're doing good, dude. You put the work in and your stuff's going to grow, bro, for sure. Shoeys should be a celebration, not for the losing bets, just shoeys for the donos, right?
We should, yeah. I mean, I have a shoe around here, but
kind of off topic. Do you guys have but have y'all taken a look at the Tough 31 cast? I've seen them walk through, but I haven't got to but I like when they do these shows when they bring the good fighters back. Like to me, I didn't like when Matt Serra beat George St. Pierre when he won the Ultimate Fighter. It made me very mad because I love George St. Pierre and he didn't deserve it. But them are the best shows, dude. When you get these old fighters that's been in the UFC and they come back, dude, and they're just veterans. Like the one show had James Krause and them on it.
Yeah,
James.
Well, because they're hungry, they want to get back, and then that's gonna push the younger guys as well because they're hungry. They're seeing that energy. They're like, I better have my game on because these guys want it, and I want it more too. So it's like a good rivalry, if you want to say, like a competition, like I gotta step it up here, or I'm not gonna get picked or whatever.
Right. Yeah. And it's and there every fight's like a UFC fight basically because they're all
Yeah.
and I seen they had when they walked by who's Roosevelt Roberts, people like that. I'm about it, man. I like to see that. I like to see these fights. I'm expecting $1,000 donation from Tajik. No, if it will happen, you need to block him and need to stop drinking. No. Never block him. Never block him. I need the info. I need the info. What Tajik said, will do, yeah. Somos de Lima, Blood Money. I'm sorry, I effed up your parlay. Signed Valentina Shevchenko.
And mine.
Yeah,
and
I'm forgiving it.
Like 90% of MMA Twitter.
I'm getting over it. But
it's fine.
Dude, you know what? When she come out, like, and remember, what did I say on our show? What I say on our live show with Patrick and them? What I say? I said, if Valentina wins, what I say she should do? Retire. Because she's older now, dude. Even her legs, she wasn't as muscular as she used to be, dude. Her legs used to be.
And that's why I said in my breakdown. In my breakdown, I was like, she looked a little off. She wasn't as like on her toes, jumping around a little bit. Because you know how she always does like this, and like she would do it for a little bit and then stop and stay there. Then she would get hit, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like that's not remotely close what you used to do or what you've been doing the last
35,
10 years.
Yep, and all these girls are getting good, man, getting better, and she's getting older.
But
so I'm saying
this could be the kick in the ass that she needs, though. Let's be honest. She's been killing everybody. You know, the last couple fights, obviously not, but maybe this is what she needs. I mean, she's traveling the world. You know, she's doing all this stuff, and maybe she just wasn't 100% in it, and she thought she could kind of ease by. This is another win. She's used to winning.
Santos should have been the wake-up call.
You think that should have scared her, but she got the win. That's the thing. Now she didn't get the win. This is going to motivate her to at least come back and try for the belt one more time. And she will look better, I think. She'll look better.
Yeah, Carlos said, I wish we all lived closer to do a hangout party. Eventually, man, we'll all have to go out to like Vegas or meet somewhere at a UFC, dude, and watch a UFC. We will. I'm going to start going to a more now that they're, they're getting out of the Apex a little more. We'll all have to go to one. If I wasn't going out to Vegas,
they can come to the Midwest a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to drive somewhere. I would go to Kansas City and go meet up if I wasn't going to Vegas the next week. And then when I go out to Vegas, I believe that fight's at the Apex, but I wish it would be at like this little venue they're doing now. I would definitely go.
That'd be awesome
for that. Daz said, hope that was me, said Shav sub round 3 because one big on that one. So that's who was putting it out was Daz plus 1900. Heck of a win. Tajik, I'm capped already, Daz. Yep. That was crazy, dude. Plus 1900. Batista plus Ramos locks. I mean, I think they win. Yeah. Locks is tough, but I think they win. For hashtag.
If you're gonna say like 3 or 4 locks, like they're one of the 3 or 4.
Yep. Shafiq, peace, my brothers. Yes, peace, brother. If you have to head out, man, appreciate we bet on you for a while. Appreciate you hanging out all night, man. Somos de Lima with the dono again, dude. You're the man.
You appreciate it.
Blood Money and Johnny K. I'm sorry again. I am the parlay, but I didn't get to read
slowly but surely.
Getting some back, man. It's making the Valentina loss a little less.
Doesn't hurt that much.
It hurt my heart because you gotta each week you gotta win, dude. It's not even about the money. It's about being like I won. And my heart, like I was up 500. Lost that 250 on Marquez, but then I'm like, I was still up going into that, and then Shevchenko's win. I'm like, as long as she wins, I'm up 500. I can only lose 350 on the last. Man, so it hurt my heart. But Val should still be a slight favorite. Yeah, what do you think? Maybe like minus 180 or something, 170, because it's not like she was dominating that fight crazily before that. It could have been 2-2 going into the 5th, to be honest. You know what I mean?
I can see about like 200 to 300 range because she was minus 800 or so.
Yeah. Minus 1,000 even. I got her at minus 550 on my thing, and I thought I got steal, but no, I didn't. And I should have just
stolen.
That's one thing I don't like about me not betting online, man, is that I didn't hedge out. That I can't do that kind of stuff really, but. And I wanted to go back. I thank you again so much, Delima, for that dono, man. And
Yeah, appreciate it.
Zach said value lock is Sadiq Dumas. I got him at minus 138. That's a good number right there. Yep. Toilet face minus 250. Yeah.
For balance.
Yeah, because that's like that's what Usman is. He's minus about 230 against the guy
in the rematch.
That makes sense. That's a good call, toilet face. I like that. Yeah, sounds about right. Yep, minus 180. Yeah, somewhere in there, and probably get bet up to minus 250.
Yeah. If you can get, man, that's. I don't think I've ever seen a Valentina line at minus 180. Maybe against, I don't even know. Couldn't even tell you. She's always like minus 500 or more.
Yep. Fremd, that's what I'm worried in that fight. I'm telling you, it's I stayed away from it because I just Dumas is just not proven enough for me. You know what I mean? So and Fremd is decent. So I just stayed away.
Good guys, yeah.
I think Dumas should be around minus like 150 until we see. But he looks so good on the Contender Series, and then he literally uses the same choke that Gore got him out with last time. So that's
and I bet that long neck as well.
Friend by sub, but that pays good if he.
I bet it does too. Yeah.
Let's get to the main event. Petr Yan versus Merab Dvalishvili. I'll let you start this one. I'm gonna hear what you got here.
So I'm gonna start this off as I had a dream last night, and I'm not just making this up. And because I know you talked about Tajik, and his dream, and it came true. I had a dream that I was looking at Merab by decision bet at like plus 300 range, and he won by decision. Now, that's not my pick. My pick is Yan, but I will say this. It was a weird dream. I don't know why I even thought of that. Maybe because I was doing my little bet cheat sheet yesterday, and I threw that in my long, like kind of like a sprinkle, because I think that's how Merab wins. He wins by decision. So maybe that's in my head, and then that's why I dreamed about it. But it's a dream. I'm going to throw it out there. But I will say this. I do think Yan wins still. I think he's the better overall fighter. Definitely better on the feet. I think his wrestling is good enough to, stuff the majority of the takedowns. He might get taken down a couple times throughout the 5 rounds. That's fine. But I don't think he's going to be controlled like Aljo controlled him on his back or anything like that. I think he'll work himself back up. And it'll just be one of those. He has the cardio for 5 rounds. I know Merab has cardio for 5 rounds probably as well. I do see this fight going to decision, but I just think Jan's going to be able to land more damage as the fight goes on in the rounds and stuff the majority of the takedowns and win a very, very close decision. I think it's going to be like 48-47.
Okay.
It just depends on how the judges are going to want to judge this fight. Are they going to judge the grappling and the wrestling more so than the striking, landing the more damaging shots? Because, Jan's been on the wrong end of a couple potential decisions here. And I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's a possibility again, because Yan starts slow. He's a slow starter. And Merab comes in hot, hard, and fast, like every round. He's there. Yes. He's gonna do the same thing every round. He's gonna go for takedowns. He's gonna push you up against the cage and get you down. That's his game plan. That's it. So if Yan can just stuff those takedowns and get some good shots in every round, maybe even get on top of him, maybe reverse or whatever in some way, then I think he wins this a very close decision. I'm going to go with Yan. I like the overs in all of it. Any over you say, I love it. Yeah. I think it goes to decision all day. But if you're doing, a Yan minus 250 line now, I don't like that. Now, if you got him at minus 165, fantastic. I would bet Yan all day, but not right here. I like the overs. I have no money line bet here, but like I said in my dream, Merab decision plus 300. I don't know what that means, but we'll see.
Yeah, man. I agree. It's going to be super close. I'm taking Yan just for the pure fact that I think he has the wrestling to go with Merab, but dude, it's going to be close. It's exactly like you said. It's going to be a 48-47 Merab. Jan's a slow starter. Merab's a fast starter. And I'm assuming because Jan shows really good wrestling, offensive and defensive. I don't think Merab was really able to take John Dodson down When they fought, I watched the fight and he tried to take him down a bunch, but Dotson's like, he's real squirrely, but Jan was able to take him down like 3 times. So he's got good wrestling. No doubt Merab's going to land a takedown or two or a couple, you know what I mean, throughout the fight. But I just think that Jan's going to be able to work his way up. The thing I am concerned about is obviously that clinch against the cage, because Merab has an excellent clinch against the cage where he just knees you and beats up your knees, beats up your calves. I've seen him like doing these little weird kicks to the back of who was it? Maybe it was Cody No, it was Aldo. He was doing that with Aldo. But the thing is, because that's a really good part of his game. But the thing is with that is like, Petr Yan has a phenomenal clinch game. His clinch game is phenomenal. His trips out of the clinch, elbows, knees. I mean, he's out of Tiger Muay Thai. He trains out of Tiger Muay Thai. So his Muay Thai clinch is phenomenal. So he's not going to get held up against the cage like Aldo, in my opinion. He's got way better cardio than Aldo. And like I said, even better offensive and defensive wrestling and able to get off the cage. This is going to be a great fight, dude. Both of these dudes are so good. And like, they're pretty much the same size. I just got to favor Jan. I think that eventually, you know, by the end of that middle to the end of that second round, he starts stopping all the takedowns. I watched Merab versus Cody Stamann, and that was a really good fight, and he got a good win there. But Cody started slowing down a little bit. But honestly, Cody was like winning the wrestling exchanges and that. But Cody's a really good wrestler, college wrestler, American wrestler, and he's big too. He's a big, thick dude. But I got Jan. But I can see a world, obviously, where maybe Merab's able to land them takedowns. Maybe he can out wrestle Jan. Maybe he gets Jan tired. But it seems like this is one of the worst matchups for Jan in the division, or for Merab in the division. I mean, Jan's a bad matchup for everybody, but Merab can beat a lot of people based off his cardio and all that. But Jan showed excellent cardio. He's gone 5 rounds numerous times, and it seems like he gets stronger as the fight goes.
True.
So I'm gonna take Jan. I can't wait to watch this fight, dude. This is two very skilled. Tough dude. I'm sorry. I think it's just because we've been talking for a while, but this is very skilled, two very skilled, tough guys. I can't wait to see the fight. I got Jan at -165. I would not bet him at -260. The value, it's just like with Martinez and them, the values on Merab. If you're doing DraftKings, pick Merab all day. Everybody's gonna pick him, but even in a loss, he's gonna get you as much as some of these, like say Jonathan Martinez gets a decision win over Said, he's gonna have maybe 60, 70 points, where Merab's gonna get that in a loss. So
I mean 90 in a loss,
yeah. So, and I haven't been doing much DraftKings lately, but I've been doing it now, and I'm releasing my my DraftKings lineup on my Patreon and stuff to let them know what I would pick. And I do good on DraftKings. I just haven't been playing it for a while. Because obviously I get my other bets and all that, but let's see what everybody. So we're both on Jan, and it's going to be a really good fight.
Close. It's very close.
Yeah. Let's see. If Piotr loses, he is banished back to Siberia, especially if he takes a bad loss. Tajik, Merab by TKO 4th round. Dude, if Jan's cardio doesn't hold up and Merab's able to get his wrestling working, I can see that.
Jan's never been finished, but that would be crazy. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that 4th round. We never seen Merab go crazy in the 4th round yet, though. So, and dude, that has to pay really good. Zach Milken over 2.5 -350 is a parlay piece I went with. Yeah,
I have that parlay piece too. I think that's a given.
Just getting to the 3rd, yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, Merab is tough as hell too, you know, and both dudes are durable. But he better keep his hands up though, because Jan throws them straight hard punches, man. Probably shouldn't have done it, but I got Dumas, JJ, and Jan at +211. They should get the win. That Dumas is gonna be tough. But
so it's a couple,
Jan,
it's a couple dicey.
Well, +211 is nice. Tajik, all 3 might actually lose, but good luck. Yeah, it's good, man. It's a good card to bet.
This card, like I said earlier on, if you weren't here, I mean, people can look like geniuses or they're gonna look like idiots, because there's so many close fights in this card and like great matchups, and it's really hard to break some of these fights down where they can literally go either way. It just depends on which fighter you think is gonna do the correct game plan at that point, and you're just literally coin flipping and predicting.
Right?
Like it's not even like you break down a tape, you're like, oh, 100%, this guy's way better. You're like, oh.
Yep. No, especially when it's 2 skilled dudes like this, man. And cardio, everything checks out for both these guys. Like Youth Forest says, Murad's got power in those hands. He's got a spinning back fist knockout of Rufian Stotts. Back when it was Dana White Contender Series looking for a fight. And Rufian Stotts ain't no joke, dude. I mean, he's tough as hell. And I think it was quick. It was like 7 or 40 seconds. It was like under a minute spinning back fist. He's definitely got power, man. I can't wait for this fight, dude. This is going to be such a good fight. Murad guy, Dirty Reg, I played the under 4.5 because I like Jan inside the distance. That makes sense if you think he's going to get it done, man. And that's probably a decent little line. Judges hate Russians. Yeah, they do. I think yeah, man. We seen it at the UFC in Columbus, dude, for sure.
Yep.
I wanted to bet Jan, but I'm gun shy with the way it's been going for him lately. Yeah, and he makes fights close. I mean, he's fighting the toughest guys in the world, but he can make fights close with these guys. And Merab, dude, ain't getting dominated by nobody. You know, there's nobody who's going to go out there and make Merab look dumb. So, man, I can't wait for this. Baby Blood pick suggestion, possibly separate YouTube shorts. I know, dude, she hit her last parlay too with she hit it with Sergey Spivak and somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Tybura.
It's been a while since we had her on.
It was Spivak and Tybura, I think, when Tybura beat who did he just beat?
Blagov.
Yeah, that's when it was. Yep. So I know because she started her little early learning center stuff, so she always goes to bed early. But I do need to do that. It does. That's a great part of the show. See, SK Judge is going to rob Jan. He needs a finish. That seems like it. The only person to ever finish Jan was a Georgian fighter at the amateur level. The Georgian fighters are the toughest. Isn't that's Merab, right? Georgian fighters from Georgia. Yeah, Georgian fighters like toughest guys there are, dude. I can't wait to see Giga back, man. I can't wait to see Giga get back.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that dude must be bad. I wonder where that Georgian fighter is right now that finished Jan, because you got to be bad dude. Dumas is worrying me. He's looking like a legit parlay buster. I think the line's high on that. Frem's getting a little disrespect. I mean, I think he should be the favorite, but it should be like where it started. He started like minus 130.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't want to say Dumas is a lot because he's kind of a newer guy. Like, you don't really know a lot. But if you watch his tape, very, very explosive, and he's very dangerous. Frem, it can get finished. I don't want to say easily, but we've seen it. So to me, I like it, but I totally get it if you don't.
Yeah, I agree. Euphoria, when Merab wins, he'll have the same amount of wins as Jan. And we don't want to see Merab win. He ain't gonna fight Aljo anyways. But we do. Do we really need to see Aljo and Jan again? I don't know. Rob's winning Carlos. Effie's on Piotr. This is split up, and
it'll be Aljo and Sugar. That's what it will be. And
this is showing you that the line is high now. I didn't even when I got him at minus 165. I didn't think it'd go to minus 260. You know,
I didn't think so either.
Eric, what is up, my brother? He said, "Let's go, Jan. Let's go." SK, you guys dropping some parlays. Does Blood Money have a bet cheat sheet like Johnny K does? I mean, I got stuff like this. Like this will have my bets that I want to make, maybe even a couple little future bets up there. I do need to put that out. I on my Patreon and stuff, I got like my 10 best bets of the week. And then sometimes there might be like 12 in there. But yeah, man. Yeah, next week, hey, Baby Blood, I'll have her come on earlier in the show, and then we'll do it early. Yeah, because it's a pay-per-view show too, and we'll set it up so she can pick, you know, like you can hold up a picture
on your screen.
Yeah, and we'll get that figured out. But 3 hours in, guys, we appreciate everybody coming out today. Obviously, Tajik Bey, Manny, Delima, everybody, Somos Delima, Pink Freud, everybody that donated, and then everybody that just came and hung out with us, man, and talked. Yippee Kaye, Carlos here all night, SK, Any Action Effie, check out his YouTube too. Check out Carlos 138 MMA, Christ Flair. Like I said, I'll say it 1,000 times. Tajik Bey sponsored this show. Hey, matter of fact, this show sponsored by Tajik Bey of Twitter. So go follow him, man. Go get the good picks. Go get the crazy props and the good stuff that he comes up with. This show is sponsored by Tajik Bey.
Yeah,
Pink
for
Floyd.
sure.
Yes, no love, man. Like I said, Somos de Lima, Dirty Reg, Yippee Kaye, Zach Milken. Appreciate you coming out, man. Toilet Face, best name in the game. Shafiq, everybody, Daz, man. I can't forget Daz. Everybody, Karim, everybody, man. Appreciate everybody coming out. We will see you guys again. We're gonna do the pre-show on Brady's show this week, so we won't have ours. But next Wednesday, next Thursday night, come to the show and we will be doing giveaways, crazy giveaways next week. And on the
I'll do some giveaways as well.
Yep, and we might even do a fight companion for that UFC show. And
we're talking about it. Instead of a pre-show, we're just gonna chill for 8 hours, and we're gonna have a couple awesome, maybe even 3 or 4 guests on it. It's gonna be fun. Maybe people jump in and jump out.
Yeah, get some little road. Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be a great time. So like I said, man, appreciate everybody coming out, being super cool in the chat all the time, man. Everybody, dude, have a great night. Good luck this weekend. Be safe. Have a great time. Like I said, Tajik Bey brought to you. This show sponsored by Tajik Bey. Man. And
like Daz said, if you guys want to go to another YouTube channel right now, Mushroom MMA is doing his in 5 minutes. So go check him out. More UFC talk.
Yep. Yep. Go to Mushrooms. I want to get a couple of these on here real quick. Great show, Vitek, Ice Viking. That'd be cute if I was just a little shoey out of a
Just a little shoe. It's like
Tajik
a shot.
Bey,
a shot
shoey. Everybody, Tajik Bey, man. We appreciate you, brother, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Great time, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out all night. You guys are the best, man. We will see you guys on Saturday on Brady's show. Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Yep.
Man. See you guys
Good luck
later.